Showtime in the stadium, lights so bright we can't sit still. Hot dogs and a cold chill, and we go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance, crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand, living life like we planned. Let's step and go, we won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's step and go, we'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, one and all, to today's live stream. We've got 2 Game 6s for you today. 2 potential closeout games for you here today. And so for this one, I wore my black tie because I believe this will be the Pistons' funeral. This will be the last game that the Pistons play this year. Now, some of you guys in the chat are going to feel very opposite about it, but here we are in Cleveland for a closeout game, and the numbers don't look good. The numbers don't look good. Again, when a team goes up 3-2 in the series, there's an 81% chance that they are going to advance out of that series, and so this is where we're at right now with the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Detroit Pistons. That being said, I could be totally wrong, but we've got that here today. So that'll be our first game, and then, of course, we've got the San Antonio Spurs playing here tonight. That'll be the next game. Let's see. Ouch, you're killing me, says Mike. Sorry, Mike. It's just the numbers are so heavily in favor of, the Cavaliers winning this that it does look bleak here on the road, especially for Detroit. Now, they could do something, and I could be totally eating a big fat bowl of crow. But I just got a feeling, man. I got a feeling that the Cavaliers are going to cover it here today. Anyway, speaking of covering it here today, the Cleveland Cavaliers are 4.5-point favorites heading into this game with the over-under sitting at 210.5. So in case you guys were looking at those numbers, that's what you've got right now. Shout out to Diamond. What's up, man? Gives that classic 90s sitcoms vibe. Let's see. Please change your tie, says Cujo. Not today, man. Oh, he knew exactly what that was. Knew exactly what it was. T-Hop says, Yerp. What up, Lana French? What up, Gary? What up, Doc on hold? Frymeister Bond, welcome in. Looks like Robert Samora's in the chat. Hood Wheels, hello. 420 Slayer, Freedom Boom. Larry Cook. Steve, what's going on, my man? Welcome in, sir. Who else is in the chat right now? We've got a squad. We got Gray59 and Ashley with us here. CJ Banning checked in as well for roll call. Looks like Courtney's with us. What's going on? Good to have you in here, squad. 420 Slayer. Cool. Richard saying Pistons got the next 2 games. All right. We'll see. From our perspective here at Football Nation, it does make sense. Logistically, for us, it would be better for us if the Pistons did win this game here tonight, because then we would get a Game 7 on Sunday. But, man, this is just going to – we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Let's take a look at some of the stats. But before we do that, here's what we've got today. 2 games today. 6 p.m. happening right now. Should be happening any moment right now. By the way, both of these games are going to be on Prime Video. So if you have access to Prime Video, you can watch these games with us. Now, the second game will be at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And on Sunday, it'll be the next NBA games. Sunday, if needed, by the way, there'll be Game 7. So Game 7, if needed, or we could just have that day off. Well then, so that's that. Let's take a look at this. Regular season numbers, you guys know that the Cleveland Cavaliers have outscored the Detroit Pistons. Looks like field goal percentage sitting exactly the same at 48.2. Three-point percentage, free throw percentage overall higher for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Fast break points, points in the paint, assists per game, and turnovers committed, all advantages for the Detroit Pistons. But that's not really why the Pistons and Cavaliers landed where they have landed after the regular season. The Detroit Pistons were the #1 team in the East, and that is mostly because of this defense. They were giving up 111 points per game compared to 115 given up by the Cleveland Cavaliers. But even then, the point differential, guys, it's still advantage Cleveland by just 1 point. Overall, the Cleveland Cavaliers on paper are statistically the better team. Here's a look at the regular season numbers and the postseason numbers. Let me take a quick look at something here. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at the postseason numbers here. Taking a look at the playoff numbers. Points per game sitting at 105. Field goal percentage this postseason at 45.0. Three-pointers, 35.6%. Free throw percentage, a little bit higher this postseason for the Detroit Pistons. Fast break points per game, points in the paint, assists per game, and turnovers committed. The Detroit Pistons were better during the regular season. I think we all know that this has been the common thread, the common trend. This has been the common thread and the common trend this postseason. Not for every team, but for most of them, and the teams are dwindling down. Hey-yo, I just realized I've got the San Antonio Spurs spread down here. That makes more sense. There you go. All right, guys. Detroit Pistons offensively this postseason have been lackluster. Defensively, though, they had some areas of improvement. They've been holding teams to 102 during the postseason. Opponent field goal percentage sitting at 42.5. Defensive rebounds per game at 31.2. Offensive rebounds per game tied right there. So y'all can see the differences right now. A couple of advantages for the Detroit Pistons during the postseason as far as points per game allowed. But, well, this game, I always say it, it's not played on a spreadsheet or on a stat board. It is played on the floor with grit and determination. Detroit is the city that knows grit more than any other city in the country. Of course, grit is the favorite word of Detroit for sure. Here's a look at the Cleveland Cavaliers numbers, regular season and postseason. Take a look at this, guys. Cleveland Cavaliers, during the regular season, they were averaging 119 points per game. During the postseason, 110, so big drop-off. Honestly, offensively, they haven't been great. But they've been better than their opponents, and that's all that matters. They've been giving up 109.5, guys. Giving up 109.5, so barely winning games on average. Couple of areas where it's exactly the same for the regular season and the postseason. There you go. Grit and kneecaps, says Lions today. Go Spurs, go, says Riz. Go Spurs, go, man. Mario, why you pulling for Detroit so hard, says Charlie. What do you mean, Charlie? Santos from Brazil. What's up, man? The PPG difference from us not having Jalen Duren, says Vince. Possible. Go Eagles. Happy Friday to you, Falcons grad. Okay. Well, then, how about this point differential in the postseason? Now, remember, guys, both teams have played 7-round series. First round for the Detroit Pistons was 7 games. First round for the Cleveland Cavaliers was also 7 games. This right now is round 2. And it's a possibility that only one team, the same team that's up right now, will finish it off tonight. Anyways, okay, guys, here's a quick look at how everything went down. Let's run through this. Game 1, 101-111. The Detroit Pistons won at home. Good job there. Then they go to Game 2, another game at home. They win both games at home by 10 points. Then Game 3, the Cleveland Cavaliers come back and they win by 7. Game 4, they win by 9. Game 5, actually, we did have a winner of Game 5. This is Game 6 right now. I got to change my file. Download. Did I download this file? There we go. It should be this one. There we go. There you go. 117-113. The Cavaliers win 3 in a row. Can they win 4 in a row today? Well, the Pistons are hoping no. Pistons want to steal a road game here as well. They're going to need to get that home court back, man. Otherwise, it ends tonight. So those are the last 5 games played. These are your starters for today. At center, number 0, Jalen Duren. At power forward, number 12, Tobias Harris. At small forward, number 9, Oscar Thompson. At shooting guard, number 55, Duncan Robinson. And point guard, number 30, Cade Cunningham, with J.B. Bickerstaff as the head coach. Now, let me say one thing here, guys. For sure, Duncan Robinson was questionable entering today's game. Let me just verify that this is still accurate. It was a questionable for Duncan Robinson, and it looks like as of now it has been updated. There will not be Duncan Robinson starting, guys. So your starter instead of Duncan Robinson will be Dennis Jenkins. Just keep that in mind. He did a pretty good job, I will say. Last game, Dennis Jenkins did put up 19 points. Not half bad. 19 points, guys. 47% from the floor, knocked down 2 3-point shots. Knocked down 100% of his free throws. Pretty good numbers, man. Came up with a steal, 2 blocks for Dennis Jenkins. A couple rebounds, 3 assists. Jenkins was everywhere, man. So Duncan Robinson, questionable coming into this one. Duncan Robinson has been ruled out. It will be Dennis Jenkins getting the start at shooting guard, so you guys know. Coming in off the bench, then, it's not going to be Dennis Jenkins. We're going to see Isaiah Stewart, Ronald Holland, Javonte Green, and Karis LeVert. We might also see some Paul Reed, who we saw in the last game. Marcus Sasser and Kevin Huerter also had some time in the last game, so we'll see if they get any play time here today. Looking at the home team today in the Cleveland Cavaliers, your starting center, number 31, Jarrett Allen. Power forward, number 4, Evan Mobley. Small forward, number 32, Dean Wade. Shooting guard, number 45, Donovan Mitchell. And point guard, number 1, James Harden. Head coach Kenneth Atkinson going to be rallying the troops. I guess that's the way to say it for a Cavalier. Bench players coming into this one. Probably not going to see a whole lot of Keon Ellis. We will see a lot of Jalen Tyson, Max Strus, Sam Merrill, and Dennis Schroeder. There is a real chance and real likelihood that Dean Wade, even though he gets the start, ends up playing less minutes than Dennis Schroeder because Schroeder has just been the better of the two, and I think that's just straight up undeniable right now this postseason. Dennis Schroeder has been a problem, and the Pistons will agree with that. Quick look right now, guys, at the point guard comparison. So today, your 2 point guards, it's Cade Cunningham or James Harden, guys. Cade Cunningham or James Harden this postseason. Who are you taking? Shooting the basketball at 35%. James Harden from three-point land. Got to give him his credit there. He's also been plucking the basketball away with sticky fingers, and blocks per game have been pretty good for James Harden. But I think most of us would agree that Cade Cunningham is arguably, or maybe not so arguably, the better of the two players. Quick stat check right now on this. Want to look at okay. So just so y'all know, looks like this is just for at home right now, guys. This is James Harden at home this postseason. So James Harden at home this postseason. Cade Cunningham. Let's see if this is the away for Cade Cunningham right now. Pull this open. New tab. Okay. Well, looks like, interestingly, this would be home numbers for Cade Cunningham. Actually, no, this is the average. These are the aggregates. This is actually everything right now. So 32.9 per 32. That's the home. Sweet. Okay, so this is the postseason averages. I wonder why that happened. Okay, no worries there. No big deal. Doesn't matter. Long story short, is that, I mean, Cade Cunningham and James Harden are both really good athletes right now, and they're grinding it. They're grinding out right now in all of this. Taking a look at Donovan Mitchell versus Duncan Robinson, guys. Donovan Mitchell versus Duncan Robinson. Donovan Mitchell averaging 26.3 points per game. That's, again, here at home. So at home, Donovan Mitchell is averaging 26.3. Looks like assists per game, averaging 2.9 assists per game, rebounds per game. You can see those numbers up and down the list. That will be the at-home numbers for the for the Cavaliers, specifically for Donovan Mitchell. And taking a look at the Duncan Robinson numbers over on this side. Duncan Robinson. Cool. So this is the whole season right now for them. Let's triple check right now. Yeah, that's the whole postseason here for the Pistons. Okay, so the Detroit Pistons numbers right here. You can see Duncan Robinson also doesn't matter, not going to get the start, so I shouldn't even have him up here. We can totally forget that. Donovan, they call me Mellow Yellow, do they? Do you like the Cowboys schedule this year? You know what? I did take a look at the Cowboys schedule. I think it's a decent schedule for us. I don't like that we have to go play Baltimore and Brazil, and they call that a home game for the Dallas Cowboys. That's definitely neutral ground. That's definitely more neutral ground than it is a home game for Dallas, but that's a good question. By the way, the NFL schedule is out in case you guys did not know. We're running through some quick pre-games and talking some slides right now. At home, Evan Mobley and the Cleveland Cavaliers have been pretty good, and they're looking to continue this run. Here at home, the role players have been exceptional at home, especially Evan Mobley, guys, shooting the basketball at 55%. Averaging almost 2 blocks per game at home. 3-point percentage way up for Evan Mobley as well. And by contrast, guys, Evan Mobley this postseason on the road. Evan Mobley this postseason on the road, those numbers do go down. 3-point percentage is at 30%, and field goal percentage is dropped all the way down to 45%. So the aggregate there would be like his overall, but when you combine and divide. Anyways, let's see. Mario and the bandwagon, says Zeke. Mario and the bandwagon. Who's the bandwagon? What's up? Tobias Harris needs to start off strong, says Davey. Well, he's been doing really well. I've been a fan of Tobias Harris this entire postseason. I think he'll have a good game here today. On the road, he has struggled, though. Well, I guess he hasn't really struggled all that much on the road this entire postseason, man. Numbers looking decent. Numbers looking pretty good. Numbers looking pretty good. Hang on, let me take a look at that. Yeah. Cool. Spurs, nice. Spurs fan since George Gervin. Dude, I've been a Spurs fan since forever and always, and I'll always be a Spurs fan. And, of course, our comparison between Jared Allen and Jalen Duren, guys. These two. Look, this series has promised and delivered. That's all I can say. This series has promised and delivered. We knew it was going to be a tough, gritty series. I don't know that we were expecting. This one to really be leaning this way right now. The Cavaliers were the number 4 team in the NBA. The Detroit Pistons as the number 1 team. I don't know, man. I think we were all expecting more out of Detroit. I think Detroit fans are still expecting more out of Detroit. I heard something in my headphones. Looks like sunshine for 200 joules. Thank you very much, Zeke. Appreciate that. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, here's the deal. We are going to have basketball here in just a moment. We are going to get a tip-off here in just a moment. Before I get into any of that, we are going to have that happening in just a second, but I do want to bring up a few more stats for you guys then. For those of y'all who missed the announcement, we will be covering some World Cup games, and to promote the World Cup right now, which is in less than 30 days, y'all, we are going to be doing pick'ems, World Cup pick'ems, if you can imagine. $100 cash prize. It is absolutely free to play. Link in the description down below, y'all. All you got to do is click the link, pick the teams that you believe are going to advance out of the group stages, by the way, shouldn't be too difficult to do. You only need 3 games. They only play 3 games in each group. Anyways, if you win, guys, we'll send you $100 cash. It'll be either Cash App or Venmo. There will be one winner, so, you know, have at it. Have fun. Someone could win $100 here very soon. That being said, guys, we are covering these 3 games for sure for the World Cup. June 12th, USA versus Paraguay. June 19th, USA versus Australia. And June 25th, Turkey and USA. So, out of these 4 teams, USA, Paraguay, Australia, and Turkey, which 2 of the 4 do you think will advance into the knockout rounds? Anyways, that's what you guys would have to do for a chance to win the $100, and we will for sure be covering these games. By the way, one more really cool fun fact: we could end up with a doubleheader here. June 19th is actually scheduled to be Game 7 of the NBA Finals. So if it goes to Game 7, we would do this game early in the day, and then at night turn around and do Game 7, which would be insane if we actually had that happen. I'm hoping for it. I really am hoping for it. Anyways, that's that. Let's see. Did I download my officials today? I did. All right, guys, these are going to be your officials here for Game 6. Zach Zarba, James Williams, Nick Boucher, and, of course, Ray Acosta going to be the backup official if needed. These are your officials for today's contest here in Game 6. Shout out to Tommy Braskett for dropping in the information. Dicey says, oh, hell yeah. Happy, Zeke. Happy to be here. Go in here, Mario, say, Goal! Golazo! Asso! 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 Oh, yeah, dude. World Cup's going to be fire. World Cup is going to be fire. I'm excited for it. It's going to be really good. Okay, so again, no game tomorrow. And then, of course, Game 7s if needed on Sunday. Spurs are closing out. Yo, I agree, Riz. I'm going for it. Won't be commenting much today. Been sick all week. Steve, I hope you feel better, sir. Thanks for checking in. I think the Pistons are going to win it, man, but it could go either way. Mosey, thank you very much. Let's go Cavs, says E216. He says, good luck on your 10-leg parlays today, my friends. Good luck on the 10-leg parlays today. Good luck if you guys got those going. All right. Well, tip-off any minute here. For sure. Let's take a quick look. Got 1,000 of you guys early on this live stream. Y'all know what I'm going to ask real quick. Be sure to smash that like button so we can get as many people in this one as possible. Infamous, hello, says, what up, Mario? Let's go Cavs and let's go Timberwolves. Isabel says, hi, Mario. Thanks for covering. How do you feel about the NFL schedule coming out and the Bills playing on Thanksgiving? Well, the Cowboys play on Thanksgiving. The Lions play on Thanksgiving. I was looking at that schedule and honestly cringing because there's so many good games on major holidays, just like there are every year. And, you know, I want to spend time with the family, but that doesn't. I've got some soul searching to do. I'll leave it that way, Isabel. I've got some soul searching. Looks like let's go Beard. It's Rocky. What's up, man? Mario, is it true that you once beat a grizzly bear in arm wrestling? You didn't hear it from me. You didn't hear it from me, Burly Kev. Hope that the onslaught of lopsided free throws evens up tonight, says Noah. Good take on that one. Let's see if it does even up tonight. Here's a quick look, guys, at the leaders for both of these teams over on the right-hand side. This is right before tip-off here. Cade Cunningham This regular season was averaging 23 points per game, almost 24. This postseason, he's averaging 30 points per game, so he's definitely stepped it up. Jalen Duren was averaging 10.5 rebounds per game, and Cade Cunningham also leading the team in assists. Donovan Mitchell, just like Cade Cunningham, led the team in both assists and points per game, and Evan Mobley led the Cavaliers in rebounds per game. They're talking about how the Cavaliers are 6-0 this postseason at home. They have not lost a single home game. This could be their first home loss, or they can keep this record going. That's it, man. That's it. So, I wonder, are the Pistons ready for this? Because this energy is contagious, dude. Yo, okay. Okay, Cleveland, I feel you, bro. Wait a second. This energy is a little different than what it was back in Detroit, man. Let's see if Detroit can't quiet down this crowd. All right, game 6, baby. Let's do it. I just got real hype all of a sudden for this game. Here's the tip-off. The tip will be won, looks like, by the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cavaliers will be heading towards the right side of your screen, ladies and gentlemen. I'll start the clock here. Ball currently in the hands of James Harden. Harden gives to Mobley, who's at the straightaway. Harden to the far wing right now. Hands this one backwards. Here's the drive from Mitchell. Mitchell going to have his arm wrapped up here. There's going to be a whistle, but it looks like it's going to be a foul against Donovan Mitchell. So offensive foul here. It'll be a change of possession. It'll be a change of possession, and it becomes Pistons ball. So Detroit with the basketball. Let's get this clock ticking once more. Ball currently in the hands of Thompson. Thompson gives this to the right-hand side. Now Cade Cunningham covered by Wade. Cunningham to the Rocket Arena logo. Now pressed by Donovan Mitchell. Cunningham works his way into the paint. Kicks it to the far wing. There's a three-point shot that flies. It's going to go off the front, then the back of the rim, and then poked out of bounds here. Down at the near sideline, it's going to be a change of possession. It's going Cleveland's way. About 40 seconds into this game, guys. Nobody has scored just yet. Evan Mobley at the straightaway. Mobley feeds this one to Harden. Harden, the teardrop, it's good. Harden gets the first bucket of the day, folks. It's now 2-0. Cleveland up by 2 at home. I'll be updating the stats in just a moment. Here's a look to the straightaway. Gives to Duren. Duren to Cunningham. Cunningham to the free throw line. Cunningham will back it up. Stepping on the Cavs logo. Between the legs, picked up now by Donovan Mitchell. Cunningham will pull up and shoot. He shoots this one. It's short. Defensive rebound coming in for the Cavaliers. Stolen quickly by Detroit. Thompson gives this back to the three-point line. It's up. Doink off the rim. Looks like Jenkins couldn't get it, but it's an offensive board for the Pistons. Jenkins tries again for three. Also going to miss. Duren can't get the tip in, and it looks like another offensive board for the Pistons. Cade Cunningham drives and shoots and scores. Poof. Okay. That was sloppy right there for both sides, really. Scoring leaders on the right-hand side, folks. Basketball in the hands of Mobley. Mobley going to turn around and shoot. That's a bucket. It's 4-2. Cavaliers get another shot to go. Going to bring that up just a bit. Clock is still hot. Pistons ball. Pistons with the basketball at the baseline. Turning things around, it's Tobias Harris. Harris pushed back to the perimeter. Harris getting a little bit of double team right now. Whistle? No whistle here. Looked like just an awkward moment there in the play. Oscar Thompson pulls up and shoots from mid-range, short range. It's off the rim, and it's another miss here for the Detroit Pistons. Mobley showing off the dribble package here. Mobley in the paint. He'll turn around and shoot. This one no good. Rebound by Jalen Duren. Detroit Pistons now on the attack. Pistons trying to transition basketball. There goes Jenkins. Jenkins loses it. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Cleveland. It's Pistons ball. So Pistons basketball. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Mario. I am your host for today's game. Hope you guys are enjoying the commentary so far. Feel free to leave a comment if you have the ability to. Some of y'all watching on a TV may not get a chance to, but that's not important right now. What is that Thompson has the ball under the rim. Shot clock down to 5. Cade Cunningham at the three-point line lets it go. Off the back of the rim, another offensive rebound. Cunningham tries again. It's good. Those offensive boards are killing right now. I mean, they're they're not killing the Cavaliers yet, but that's going to be a problem if they continue to let it happen. Three-point shot up for Harden off the back of the rim. That shot no good. Rebound here by the Pistons. Fast break bucket and a foul coming in. Thompson at the line now. James Harden commits the penalty, commits the foul. In transition on the fast break, Thompson was there, gets the shot at the rim. He goes to the line for an and one play. Okay. All right. Here we go. So at the free throw line, Thompson going to go ahead and shoot one. First foul of the day for James Harden. That one is going to go, and it looks like it's now 8-4. The Detroit Pistons looking to take care of work here on the road. Cavaliers down by 4. Let's see if the home team can swing back. Last couple of punches landed here by the Detroit Pistons. Mobley drives to the rim, can't get it to go. Jarrett Allen will clean up the mess, though, and that's a bucket for the Cavaliers. Detroit Pistons now lead 8-6. Top of the screen, Rocket Arena logo. Bounce inside right now, and Tobias Harris going to go ahead and muscle his way in. Feeds this one over to Thompson. Oh, nice shot from the free throw line. It's 10-6. Nice shot there for the Detroit Pistons. To the right, bottom of the screen, it's James Harden. James Harden far side now gives this out to Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell close to the half-court line. It's poked away again. Donovan Mitchell chasing it down, pushed from behind. Whistle coming in. The official points in this direction. So let's see. It looks like it's going to stay down here. This could be a foul. I think it's going to go down as a foul. It's got to be, I mean, ball staying down here. Actually, Thompson looks like he's talking to the official. This could be Pistons basketball. I think Thompson's going to, what's going on here, ref? We're waiting for the call right now. I normally have a little something here that tells me what's going on the right-hand side. That's normally provided from ESPN, but there seems to be a bit of a delay. 7:55 here left to go in this game, folks. Bickerstaff having a conversation with the Pistons right now, and this feels more like a timeout than anything. Did someone call a timeout? Ausar Thompson, there's the update, will be charged with a loose ball foul. So Ausar Thompson is going to pick up his first foul of the day. It did go down as a foul. 2 fouls here for the Cavaliers, 1 foul there for the Detroit Pistons as we approach the bonus. So we're going to get the inbound pass here at about the midcourt line. There is the inbound pass. James Harden will bring the ball up. So the clock is ticking once again. James Harden to the straightaway. He's covered by Tobias Harris. Out to set a screen, Jarrett Allen does a great job. Here at the near side, the wing, 3-point shot flies. Harden gets it to go. It's 9-10. Detroit down or up by 1 right now. So 10-9, Detroit with the lead, Detroit with the ball. But a good 3-point shot will land there for James Harden. Detroit now looking to answer back. Tobias Harris in the paint will shoot a little bit too much. He misses the shot. It's rebounded by the Cleveland Cavaliers. James Harden now with it. Harden to the baseline. Harden passes to the 3-point line. Evan Mobley covered quickly by Thompson. A pass to the logo now, and Donovan Mitchell will hold. Donovan Mitchell covered by Tobias Harris. Step back triple for Mitchell, and oh, it's good! Takes a bounce, a high bounce, drops in. The Cavaliers now have a 2-point lead. Thompson and the Cavaliers down by 2. The score is 10-12. Driving, shooting, Duren with the muscle. Good job there by Jalen Duren to tie it up. It's 12-12 and 6:40 left to play in quarter number 1. Evan Mobley going to the near wing once again. He's at the high post here. Pass almost plucked away by Dennis Jenkins. Good defensive pressure here. Shot clock now down to 7 as the Cavs reset. James Harden has the hands coming in. It's stolen. Clean steal by Thompson. Fast break. Thompson alley-oop. No! Cunningham misses the jam. And coming back again, the Cavaliers. It's a Euro, a shot. Mitchell can't get it to go. Defensive rebound. Detroit Pistons. Pistons bring it up. Here's the move, Tobias Harris. Harris will slip. Harris goes down, and the ball is stolen back by the Cavaliers. Driving, shooting, getting fouled in the process. Donovan Mitchell will now go to the line for 2 shots. So, little chaos here in quarter number 1. It's always fun. It's always welcome. The foul will be charged to Jalen Duren, ladies and gentlemen, and we are going to go to a full timeout here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. First timeout of the day, our first commercial break of the day, and now we get to chill. What's up, guys? Oh, my, bro, I hate the Cavs, says Susie. What up, Susie? Greetings, Jesus Rodriguez. What up, Jesus? How are ya? Noah says, here we go again. I remember you from last season, man. I used to watch you all the time. CDD. Welcome back, bro. Fist bumps to you, bro. Awesome. Good to have y'all in here. Zeke, thank you very much. I got MV Diablo saying Cleveland. Open your eyes, Harden. It went in. The dunk. The dunk. Victor says, hey, bro. How you been? I got Cade for 25. Victor, good luck. Good luck on that one. Let's go, Detroit, says Giovanni. Giovanni Michel. Freimeister, I see you. Scroll up. I just asked where you were. No joke. We the land, says Swaggy. Mario, genuine question. Why are you so flippin' awesome? Synergy. Why are you so flippin' awesome? Cheers to you, Synergy, because we've got nice hot coffee that's right now. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us today. Looks like we've got some good energy in the chat right now. Zeke saying watching on Prime. Let's go Spurs, says Big Duke. Ready for the San Antonio Spurs to play next. Super ready for the San Antonio Spurs to play next. Plus 18,000. Let's go, says Cujo. Tower crane operator in the house. Go Spurs, go. Going to finish this tonight. That's the plan, man. I see a lot of go Spurs go. I love it. Mario, just go root for the Pistons so you can make more money, says Brando. Honestly, sometimes, man, people do sell out like that and start rooting for teams they don't actually care about. James says that it's time for a beer. Cheers to you, James. Laid back. Thank you, sir. I'm hoping that we have an excellent one here today as well. Are you nervous about tonight, about the San Antonio Spurs tonight? I think a healthy amount of cautious optimism here. I would phrase it that way. I think the San Antonio Spurs are primed and ready to go. The last game, the San Antonio Spurs, after Wemby dropped the elbow, I said this the other day. The San Antonio Spurs were charged with more fouls than the Minnesota Timberwolves were charged with, meaning that the Spurs, apparently, according to the officials, committed more fouls, and the Timberwolves still shot more shots at the free throw line. But the game was officiated very closely, and both sides had 24 fouls or something like close to 24 fouls. The difference when the game is actually officiated correctly is staggering because the Spurs are so good that it just looks unfair when it actually is being called the right way. Kyle, nervous about his Pistons. Frank says, who you got winning this game today, Frank? Shoot, Frank. Who you got winning this game? Thanks, Dad of Cass. Appreciate you saying hello and dropping the kind words. Shout out to Tank. Shout out to Courtney. Shout out to Robert. Help yourselves to the like button over there. There's plenty of like button left for everyone, says Steve. At the free throw line, guys, looks like the last thing we saw was that foul committed by Jalen Duren. Then a timeout had been called. So, at the free throw line, 2 free throws being shot right now by Spida Mitchell. First free throw is going to go down. So, free throw number 1 is good. By the way, Max Strus enters for Evan Mobley, and Karis LeVert enters for Cade Cunningham. You can see the players who are on the floor down here on the bottom right-hand side of the screen on the court. We will Start the clock once again. Both free throws are good for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They now have a 2-point lead, and the ball is currently in the hands of the Detroit Pistons. Caris LeVert passes to the corner here. It's going to be a bad pass, goes out of bounds. It's a turnover. It's Cavaliers ball once again. Cavs ball once again. A couple substitutions happening one more time. Looks like Dennis Schroeder is checking in right now. So Dennis Schroeder going to check in here. He'll bring the ball up court for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He's picked up by Dennis Jenkins towards the top of the screen. Feeds this one to Jarrett Allen, who walks the three-point line. Hands this one over to James Harden. Harden picked up by Caris LeVert. Harden pushed back to the Rocket Arena logo on the near side of the court. He works his way towards the paint. Fadeaway baseline jump shot. Good. 16-12. Cavaliers up by 4. The home team with a lead right now. Detroit Pistons looking for a road win. It would be the first postseason loss this year for the Cavaliers if the Pistons can pull it off. Pass to Duren. And they have to do it, by the way. Otherwise, their season is over. Nice move by Jalen Duren at the rim. Finish with the left hand. Jalen Duren gets it to go. Scores 16-14. Jarrett Allen. Whoa, Jarrett Allen waits for Dennis Schroeder to run right past. He'll hand this over. Top of the screen, working his way in. This is James Harden. Clears it one more time. A pass to the three-point line. Strus shoots. Strus misfires, but it will be poked back out to the perimeter, and it looks like we're going to get a jump ball down here, guys. Jump ball down here. Strus gets wrapped up with LeVert, so 4:25 left to go. Should be down at this side. We'll see where the officials do the jump ball. Actually, it could be closer to midcourt. Let's see where the officials try to do this jump ball right now. Hey, look who's on the floor right now. So Duncan Robinson is available for today. Duncan Robinson did check in. He just didn't get the start. But Robinson checking in for the first time today for the Detroit Pistons. They could use a three-point shooter. All right. Jump ball happening right here, right now. It's going to be tipped into the hands of Beef Stew. Isaiah Stewart with the tip-off. It's to Caris LeVert, who shoots a quick three and knocks it down. Pistons immediately up by 1 after that shot. It's 17-16. Another lead change here, ladies and gentlemen. Here is Jarrett Allen of the Cavaliers making a run towards the rim. He'll shoot and score. High-speed move right there. It's 18-17. 4 minutes left to go in quarter number 1, waiting for the inbound pass. Please stand by. Looks like Max Strus may have committed a foul. Max Strus might have done something here. It's a foul on Strus. 4:01 left to go. Strus. By the way, Max Strus has been insanely good at stealing inbound passes this postseason. Like, unreasonably good. Anyways, the Detroit Pistons down by 1 yet again. Here's LeVert for 3. LeVert doinks it off the back of the rim. It's going to be a defensive board. Cavaliers coming back. Schroeder, top of the screen. Schroeder straight away. Nice back to the far wing. Mobley for 3. It's gone! Mobley for 3. Evan Mobley. Nice shot from downtown. Thompson gives to... Looks like Duncan Robinson, back to Thompson, and out to Beef Stew. Isaiah Stewart hands to Cade, and Cade Cunningham. Step back triple. Cunningham misses. That's no good. It's going to be a defensive board here for the Cavaliers. Up by 4 right now. Cavs protecting home court. Here's the run for Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell puts this one up real fast there. Scores. It's 23-17. A 7-0 run in the last 60 seconds here. Pistons with the basketball. Pass to the right. LeVert between the key and the three-point line will get pushed back out to the perimeter again. Toss to Duncan Robinson. Deep 3. Duncan Robinson short off the front of the rim. Rebound by Strus. Cavaliers with the ball. Dennis Schroeder on the run. Stripped from behind. Coming back. Detroit Pistons going to try to fast break. Cade Cunningham rejected there. And it's going to be, looks like, poked away out of bounds right now. Both teams seem upset for one thing or another. Both teams seem upset right now. Dennis Schroeder believes he was fouled on the steal here. Basketball went out of bounds. They're calling it a turnover on Max Strus, and a timeout has been called by the Detroit Pistons. And you can see a lot of you can smell the desperation right now from both sides as they know what this game means. These officials definitely have their hands full in today's contest. All right, guys. Thank y'all for hanging out with me today. The score is 23-17. The game just now getting started. Let's not overreact. It's anybody's game. It's just a 6-point game right now. 17 Detroit, 23 Cleveland. It's going to be Detroit basketball when we get back, but right now we don't have to worry about that. Real quick, guys, for those of y'all currently watching this live stream, welcome to Football Nation. We're also going to be covering the NFL this year. There will be 9 NFL games played internationally. 6 of those are going to be an 8 a.m. time slot, just so y'all know. But this season, guys, hey, the NFL season is 3 months away. Preseason starts in August. We're already almost in June. So football's right around the corner. My Dallas Cowboys, Baltimore Ravens, that'll be an interesting game in Brazil. How about the first Thursday game of the year? September 10th. Again, for those of y'all who have not been paying attention, the NFL season will kick off on Wednesday, September 9th, followed by Thursday, September 10th in Sydney, Australia. Just so y'all know. That'll be our real big, kickoff to the season. But before we get there, we are going to have some fun during the World Cup, ladies and gentlemen. First couple of games coming up right now that we will for sure be covering are the United States games, and that will be the United States versus Paraguay on June 12th. On June 19th, we might have a doubleheader. USA faces Australia, and if there's a Game 7 in the NBA Finals, it would be at 7:30 p.m. on June 19th. So we could have 2 amazing games that day. And then June 25th, it'll be Turkey versus USA. Which 2 teams out of here do you think will advance? Do you think Paraguay and USA? USA and Australia? Are you thinking maybe it's going to be Australia and Paraguay? Is it going to be Turkey A and USA? Who knows? But if you guys can get these right, we are doing a giveaway. Pick'ems, guys, go ahead and go out there and make your picks for the World Cup being hosted in 3 different countries this year, United States, Canada, and Mexico. It is free to enter, guys, for the 2026 World Cup Pick'ems Challenge. All you got to do is use the link in the description down below. You could win $100 cash prize. Rules and regulations and all that fun stuff is inside of that file when you click the link, so you can follow and read all the rules if you guys want to sign up. Looks like right now we've got about 15 people who have signed up for it, so actually not a whole lot of people at all, which is kind of crazy. Free money. It's weird. But, we had that problem last year as well, too. A lot of people, it was so weird. We had people get it right, but for whatever reason, people don't want to play. That's okay. Waiting for the inbound pass. There it is. All right, guys. Detroit Pistons with the basketball right now. Here's a pass to the three-point line and one more out to Caris LeVert. LeVert, a couple of jab steps, will swing the arms over, kicks this one out to the three-point line on the move here. Spin move. Sasser almost losing it. Does corral. A couple people wanted the travel call, and it's not going to go that way. But the Detroit Pistons knock it down. Marcus Sasser gets his first shot of the day. Cleveland Cavaliers on the attack right now. The score is 23-19. Scratch that. Basketball stolen. Here come the Detroit Pistons. Pistons at the three-point line. Cade Cunningham, ball above his head. Cunningham uses a beef stew screen, goes to the left, gives to Isaiah Stewart for 3. Doink, no good. I got tickets to MX versus Czech. Mexico City. Hey, Mexico. Nice, Johnny. Under the rim. Looks like the official's going to blow the whistle here. They're calling it a double dribble. So, 1:38 here left to go. Looks like some simple issues that could have been avoided. Johnny, thanks for the super, dude. Let's inbound the pass, guys. Basketball currently in the hands of the Detroit Pistons. Top of the screen, it's currently with Cunningham to Duncan Robinson. Turnaround triple. Let's go! Duncan Robinson knocks down the tray. It makes it a one-point game. Cleveland up by 1 here at home. The score is 23-22. Evan Mobley hands backwards to Strus. Strus makes his move, a spin in the paint to Evan Mobley. Mobley now turns around and shoots. That's going to bounce off the rim a few times before being picked up here by the Detroit Pistons. Pistons now transitioning, pulls up to the three-point line, wide open. Cade Cunningham knocks it down, but a whistle came in just before the shot. They're calling it a push-off on Cade Cunningham. They're saying that he pushed Max Strus off of him. Oh, yeah, he definitely did. Strus may have embellished a little bit, but that's definitely a push-off nevertheless. Stuck that arm out and extended a bit. Going to get called every time. All right, Donovan Mitchell with the basketball. Mitchell, sidestep, triple. Mitchell, no. Offensive board, Mobley, yes. Mobley with a rebound and a jam. Overperforming at home, Evan Mobley. There's a three-point shot that goes up. Caris LeVert knocks down a triple. So now it's all tied up, 25-25 after the Caris LeVert three. Schroeder, give and go, little hot potato. Schroeder covered by Marcus Sasser. Shot clock down to 10. There's about a 6-second difference. Pass to the three-point line. Whistle comes in. Is the official calling it a travel? I think he is. Dennis Schroeder commits a turnover with 14 seconds left to go, so it'll be Detroit basketball. 14 seconds here left to go. It's going to be Detroit ball after a turnover. A traveling turnover against Dennis Schroeder. Inbound pass coming in just a moment, guys. The shot clock has been turned off. The shot clock has been turned off. There's the inbound pass. Here we go. Detroit with it right now. To the three-point line, backing it up to Caris LeVert. LeVert trying to beat the buzzer, shoots. The whistle came in before the shot. 2.8 left to go. 2.8 here left to go. We're going to get another inbound pass. Oh, looks like, were they in the bonus or did that put them in the bonus? That put them in the bonus. Detroit with the basketball, all tied up right now with the final 3 seconds left to go here in quarter number one. Every possession counts, guys. It's one of those. This is one of those games where literally every possession counts. Dude. Oh, dude, here we go. All right. Inbounding right now, Cade Cunningham inside to Duren. Duren going to be fouled immediately. 2.2 here left to go. Jalen Duren will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Sam Merrill says, what? What did I do? Sam Merrill going to be charged with that foul. Going to be charged with the foul. I don't see much of a foul right there. Little bit of contact. Seemed pretty up and down. Anyways, we're at the free throw line. It's been called this way, so Jalen Duren going to shoot 2. First free throw, no good. So someone somewhere saying ball don't lie. 25-25 is the score, ladies and gentlemen. 25-25. So they can call fouls at the end of a quarter, says Noah Trent. If Duren wakes up, Detroit can win easy. Jeremy says terrible foul. Kevin says Cade in LOL. Duren been a huge disappointment in the playoffs, says King Crow. Victoria checking in for the Cavaliers. What's going on, Victoria? See you out here. Paul Reed needs to get in there. Forget Duren. Ouch, says Noah. All right. So Duren missed free throw number 1. Here comes free throw number 2. Second free throw. Another miss. We start the clock. It's offensive board. Another whistle comes in with 0.1 left to go. 0.1 left to go. Dennis Jenkins will be fouled. And the Detroit Pistons go to the line again here. Wow, Mobley had the ball in his hand, and Max Strus knocked it out of his hand. Jenkins underneath the rim. Jenkins knocks down the first free throw. That's really, really unfortunate for both Mobley and Strus to friendly fire one another right there. Second free throw going to go. It's now 27-25. No time for this. Fastball going to be ripped up court. Doesn't matter. That's the end of quarter number one. And I bet the Cleveland Cavaliers feel like such dummies after that play. Thank God. I'm just glad it's not my team. Go Spurs, go. You know what I'm saying? Go Spurs, go. All right, guys. So, y'all know what I'm going to say. I say this all the time. It's the end of quarter number one. We are kind of way behind on what our normal goal is. Our goal is to get to 500 likes by the end of quarter number one every live stream, guys. If we can get to 500 likes, that would be 20% of you actively watching right now to smash that like button. Don't need everyone to do it. But if 20% of you watching right now can smash that like button, that should get us to 500 likes. Of course, if you've already smashed the like button, cheers to you and thank you so much for watching. We are covering this game here today for those of you who do not have access to this game. And if you are enjoying this style of commentary, help a brother out. Super easy fix. Just smash the like button and I'll leave you alone. I promise. I promise. Okay, MX, what's going on, man? Appreciate you. Thanks for checking in. So far in this game, guys, after quarter number one, let's actually talk about it. We can look at the box scores after the first 12 minutes of this one. Taking a look at the starters here for the Cleveland Cavaliers behind me, you can see Jarrett Allen today, 4 points. That's it. Evan Mobley with 7. Dean Wade with a goose egg. You've got Donovan Mitchell with 7 points and James Harden today with 7 points. So lucky number 7s for Mobley, Harden, and Mitchell. These three right here all have 7 points on the day. Sam Merrill, Dennis Schroeder, and Max Strus have all played 6 minutes. None of them have made any impact in this game. Schroeder with 0 points, Strus with 0 points, and Merrill with 0 points, all of them having played 6 minutes. Here's a quick look at the Detroit Pistons, and I'm going to leave Duncan Robinson's numbers right there, considering that he is still available, although he did not get the start today. Jalen Duren with 4 points. Tobias Harris, actually nothing in today's game. He's played 8 minutes, 0 points for Tobias Harris. Oscar Thompson today, guys, 10 minutes, 5 points. Duncan Robinson today has played 4 minutes with 3 points, and Cade Cunningham, 5 points as well. I will say that Karis LeVert, Marcus Sasser, and Duncan Robinson coming in off the bench have all contributed. Karis LeVert with 6 points, Marcus Sasser with 2, and we didn't cover Dennis Jenkins, who also has 2 points here today as well. I thought Garden had a mask in the corner of my eye. Yeah, the Cavs bench got to step up. Go bad boys, says Joyce. Harden, says Freimeister. Duren is trash, says Fresh. Ooh, LOL, Freimeister. Anytime, Mr. Malone. Appreciate you. We got Houston in the house, 281-330-8004. I'm Mike Jones. Thank you, Joyce. Thank you very much. Thank you, Joyce. I do appreciate that. We try. We are trying to be exactly that, and not just like, yeah, it's pretty good. Like, we actually want to have the best broadcast out there on the YouTube platform. So you guys make it possible. Thank you guys for watching this stream here today. Okay, I was taking a sip of coffee here and missing an extremely important moment, folks. As we come back from the end of this first quarter break, the bucket's going to be made there by the Detroit Pistons. Ball currently in the hands of the Cleveland Cavaliers. 3-point shot going to fly for Evan Mobley. Doinks it off the front of the rim. It's a missed shot and a rebound for the Detroit Pistons. Pistons bringing it back. Duncan Robinson lets it fly from deep. He's going to be fouled in the process. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot 3 shots now. Sam Merrill continues to question the officials, saying, how? How is that a foul? Sam Merrill objecting to the call. Well, looked like it was a shooting foul to me. should be Duncan Robinson at the line to shoot 3. He is at the line right now. First free throw off the back of the rim, no good. So he misses free throw number 1. Whoops. He misses free throw number 1. Let's bring this out. Cool. Cool. All right, y'all. So they're saying, are they talking about? Okay. They're saying that Sunday might be Eastern Conference Finals Game 1. So if the Cavaliers win this game, they're going to have 2 days to go ahead and recover. They're not going to give him much of a break, guys. Both free throws were made at the line for the Detroit Pistons. 2 of 3 free throws are going to be made at the line by the Detroit Pistons. Pistons currently up by 6. Coming back, it's Jalen Duren at the bottom of the screen. Duren gives to Cunningham. Cunningham tries to get in. He gives this back to Paul Reed, so not Duren, Reed. Reed hands this over to Marcus Sasser. Sasser inside to Paul Reed. Reed shoots over Mobley. Reed gets the shot to go. So Paul Reed with a bucket here. Evan Mobley with the basketball. Cleveland now down by 8 here at home. This shot going to go up. It looks like it's going to be an offensive foul. Evan Mobley going to be charged with a charging call. And so the Detroit Pistons get it back again. So a couple of bonehead moves right now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Couple of calls that have gone to the Detroit Pistons that I'm raising a slight brow at right now. Seems like we've seen a lot of the Detroit Pistons at the line so far, and the truth is that we've seen 4 times the free throws for the Detroit Pistons in this game than we have for the Cavaliers to this moment. Jab step to the left, spinning things around. Basketball in the hands right now of Cade Cunningham. Cunningham to the straightaway. He pulls into the paint, shoots, and scores. Cade Cunningham knocks down another. Looks like 10-19 here left to go. And a timeout is going to be called right now by the Cleveland Cavaliers. They're now down by 10 with 10-16 left to go in quarter number 1. So here's an interesting look at the counts right now, guys. 8 fouls have been charged against the Cleveland Cavaliers. 4 fouls have been charged. Oh, is that a timeout? It said timeout. Looks like we're still on the floor, guys. 4 fouls have been charged to the Detroit Pistons. So twice the fouls, 4 times the free throws. Here's the drive for the Cavaliers. A pass inside. There's a whistle that goes in favor of Cleveland. We go to the free throw line for a couple here. 10:05 left to go in the first half of this game. Donovan Mitchell is at the free throw line after having been fouled by Duncan Robinson. No lead is safe, I've learned, says Freimeister. Free throw is up. Free throw is good for Donovan Mitchell. It is now 35-26. 35-26. No way the Cavs will come back down 10 points, says Cream Puff. We've seen the Cavs in this series come back from down by like 14, so I don't know where you're getting that information from, Cream Puff, but I don't like that take. Looks like 10 minutes left to play in the second quarter right now. Bro, this game is still anybody's game. Here's a bad pass that goes out of bounds. It's going to be Cleveland basketball, a turnover here. I'm going to just leave this up right now because I bet this will be tied by the end of the half. This is not going to age well. Basketball has been inbounded by the Cleveland Cavaliers. Down goes James Harden. Oh, no. Are you kidding me? James Harden objecting. He wanted the call. He's saying that was a foul. James Harden about to get a technical here. James Harden believes he was fouled. Well, it's a turnover again. It's Detroit basketball. Detroit with the ball. Cade Cunningham looks to the left. Three-point shot flies. Dennis Jenkins doinks it off the back of the rim. This is going to be an offensive rebound for the Detroit Pistons. Cade Cunningham shoots. Cade Cunningham scores. It's 38-27, and now the timeout will come in. With 9:26 left to go, it will be Cleveland basketball. But I'm just saying, man, it can go any way. Kendra says, bro. Hey, look at Kendra's new logo. What up, Kendra Bailey? How are you? Always keeping me on my toes with your logos. Anybody else getting a blank screen? Says Michael. Is anybody else getting a blank screen? That wouldn't be good. Blank screen would not be good. Let's see. Tee him up. Did you see the Chain's face reveal? Crazy. Bad coaching again. Whoever said Kenny was a good coach is an idiot. Each team can go on a run with threes. Okay, looks like Mary's saying this is not interesting to watch anymore. All right, Mary, we'll see you back in a few minutes. This game is going to be fantastic, guys. Little impatience. I'm feeling it out there with y'all. That's okay. Look, there's a lot of basketball left in this one here. And we've got a whole nother game here tonight. It's just an 11-point game. Y'all realize that it's just a 4-possession dry spell, right? Just 4 possessions. If it was a 25-point game, then okay, yeah, you know, it's 25 points at halftime. This is now a Knicks versus Hawks game. We're not watching this. But this game is still on, dude. This game is still on. So, someone said, no blank screen here. No blank screen here. What happened, said Mr. 5. We're in the middle of a commercial break, guys. Timeout has been called by the Cleveland Cavaliers. When we get back, it will be Cleveland basketball. It's 9 minutes and 26 seconds left to go. 9:26 here left to go. And looks like we are going to get basketball on Sunday regardless of who wins this one, guys. They've already announced that the Eastern Conference Finals will begin on Sunday, regardless of whether this is – well, that's not true. There's going to be basketball on Sunday. Let's bring up the schedule so I don't confuse myself. Now I'm confusing myself. Okay, so Game 7, if necessary, will happen on Sunday. If Game 7 is not necessary, then we will have Eastern Conference Finals. That's what it said. Now, I don't know about Western Conference Finals. Didn't say anything down here about that, but maybe I can find this up right now. Let's see. Western Conference Finals. Schedule? Let's see if I can find it. Cavaliers, Spurs seek to close out series. No, it's not that. NBA schedule. Eastern Conference. Yeah, Eastern Conference and Western Conference if needed. Looks like they're going to be doing 2 games on Sunday no matter what, Santino. So if you're watching, looks like we're not getting Sunday off after all. So let's enjoy our Saturdays while we can. Probably going to be getting 2 games on Sunday regardless, guys, according to NBA.com. It's either going to be TBD or it's going to be the conference finals. All right. Well, I'll keep you guys updated as this goes on. I'll make sure to drop a post for y'all. Okay, 9:26 here left to go. Commercial break is officially over. We're getting back to this one right now. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. If I've had your attention for 10, 15, 20 minutes and you haven't hit the like button just yet, then what are you still doing here? Basketball in the hands right now of James Harden. James Harden going to drive. James Harden going to go up, shoot, and miss. It's coming back with the Detroit Pistons. Another missed shot for the Cavaliers, an 11-point lead. A feed inside to Thompson, who was open and then gets jammed up under the rim. Whistle going to be called against Donovan Mitchell. Looks like Thompson's going to go to the line to shoot 2. So Thompson to the line to shoot 2 shots. 2 shots. Game 7 Sunday, says Noah. All right, first free throw coming in for Thompson. First free throw, no good, off the front of the rim. And doink. Oh, thank you. Thanks, guys. My bad. Get you guys the players on court. That's my bad. Thanks, FaZe. Okay. 38-29. Second free throw coming up. That one's going to be good. 12-point lead with 9 minutes left to play here in the first half of this game. You guys don't honestly believe that the Cavaliers are cooked just yet, do you? Here is Evan Mobley, a pump fake. Mobley surveys, gives this back to the deep court here. He's going to feed this one over to the right-hand side, and Donovan Mitchell's going to drop a teardrop in there. That's a good bucket for him. It's 29-39, and the Detroit Pistons are back on offense. Thompson with the basketball. Thompson to the Rocket Arena logo. Thompson feeds to Paul Reed. Paul Reed goes to the left, hands this off to Duncan Robinson. Robinson to Reed. Reed going to pass inside. It's stolen by Evan Mobley. Mobley comes up with a quick turnover, quick takeaway, I should say. Here's the drive by Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell goes up and shoots. He's not going to get the shot. He objects to the official. No whistle going to be blown there. Coming back, it's the Detroit Pistons. Thompson going to do a nice reverse layup right there. Beautiful up, over and under. Up and under kind of move. Anyways, 41-29, back to a 12-point lead for the Detroit Pistons. Mobley. Whistle going to come in right now. Looks like it's going to be an off-ball foul. Off-ball foul as Sam Merrill hits the deck. Let's see what happened there. Let's hear what the call is. So Ausar Thompson went right through Sam Merrill. Oh, yeah, shoved him straight back and stepped over him as well. The step over. He pushed him down and a step over. That's going to – well, I mean, it's the playoffs, but let's see what they say here. The officials might be looking at this because the ball, yeah, they're taking a look, guys. The play is under review to see if it meets the criteria of a flagrant foul. Well, while we've got you guys right now, the words coming in from Mr. Zach Zarba, 21-year official here. He is the crew chief for today's game, guys, and he is the one going to be making the final decision on this. The whistle was blown by official James Williams, and so they're going to take a look at this together and decide if this is going to meet the criteria for a flagrant. I saw follow through. I saw wind up. I saw follow through. And I saw the step over right there. Thompson probably going to pick up a flagrant 1 here. I don't see that being enough for a flagrant 2. He should be okay. What up, Crunch Time? How you doing? How you doing? No flagrant, says M. Stone. I think it might be a flagrant, guys, but I don't think it'd be a flagrant 2. So I do smell 2 shots in the ball. Pistons 24-6 run in the last 6 minutes here, guys. These shots would be huge for the Cavaliers if they get them. So again, you've got Zach Zarba and James Williams taking a look right now at this. Nick Boucher standing with his back to the monitors while they're reviewing this. So an official review currently taking place right now, folks. Official review currently taking place right now. Please stand by. Where's Tony Brothers? Not in here today, Kevin. No call just yet. Everyone's saying, throw him out. Throw him out. He won't get thrown out for this. You can hear the Cavs fans wanting him to get ejected. Here's the call. After review, flagrant foul, penalty 1. So Thompson's arm was up in the neck area of Sam Merrill. Did make contact with the neck of Sam Merrill. Therefore, it has been upgraded to a flagrant foul, penalty 1. 8:04 left to play in this quarter. And we're going to the line for a couple. Oh, yeah, I saw that, Crunch Time. I'm excited for it. Wembanyama was ejected for less. No, Wemby was savage on that one, bro. Wemby earned that ejection. So Sam Merrill at the free throw line knocks down the first of the 2 flagrant fouls. Another one here to make it a 10-point game. Both of those are good. The Cleveland Cavaliers get the basketball again, and this could be a change of momentum here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Let's see if they can maximize this situation and get some juice out of this squeeze. Basketball in the hands of Dennis Schroeder. Schroeder gives to Merrill. Merrill at the three-point line, turns around, gives to Jarrett Allen. Allen back to Merrill. Merrill puts it up. Merrill off the back of the rim. It's a missed shot and a rebound for Detroit. Detroit Pistons coming back. Ausar Thompson pulls up to the three-point line, going to slow down. Whistle going to come in, and they're going to call this a turnover here. Oh, man. So Thompson has something else he wants to say. Thompson trying to get ejected, it looks like. Thompson, what are you doing, bro? You better be careful, man. Thompson gonna get a palming turnover. So he turned his hand up this way while on the dribble. He had the palm up, so it's gonna be a turnover against the Detroit Pistons. It's Cavaliers ball. Cavs to the three-point line. Harden makes the move. Harden at the free throw line. He's now at the painted area. Whistle going to come in. Let's see who this foul is against. So now Whistle's leaning heavily against Detroit. Kind of balances this out. Camera was focusing in on Paul Reed. Let's see if that foul was against him or someone else. Oh, yeah, Paul Reed pushing on Jarrett Allen for sure. Tough defense, but that did just put the Cavaliers in the bonus, guys. So the basketball back on the floor. Basketball with Dennis Schroeder. Schroeder covered right now by Duncan Robinson. 7 minutes here left to go, but shot clock down to 2. Schroeder got to go. Schroeder puts it up. It's no good. Defensive rebound by the Pistons. Pistons coming back. Here's the drive. Alley almost hoop. Passes back out to the three-point line, but he stepped on the baseline before then. So Paul Reed turnover. Cavaliers ball again. Another turnover. Bickerstaff is wondering what's going on. So there's the replay. It was a pass. Yeah, he definitely stepped on the sideline there. Oh, they're calling a push. Oh, they're calling this a push. They're saying that James Harden pushed him onto the sideline. That replay did confirm that, so it's going to stay here. Scratch that, folks. It stays here with the Detroit Pistons. It's Pistons basketball after a personal foul. By the way, James Harden is going to pick up a foul here as well. To the left goes Cade Cunningham. He's on the near side of the floor. Passes to the far side of the floor. Dennis Jenkins to the low post. Jenkins going to get pushed back. He's going to shoot this one. It's going to be short. It's going to be a defensive rebound here by the Cleveland Cavaliers. Looks like Wade gets the board on the move under the rim. He's going to pass to the three-point line. This one is up. This one is in! Sam Merrill knocks down a three-point shot. It's a 7-point game now with 6:36 left to go. It's now a 7-point game. It will be Pistons basketball. They are forced to call a timeout. They now have 5 remaining. We go to another commercial break. Tobias Harris is a bum, says Monkey Mac. What up, Monkey Mac? Da Bears, says Steve. Da Bears. The Wings are so frustrating. Shout out to you guys in the chat, man. Hey, real quick. Because I know that a lot of people watch the Spurs games because they live in Texas. Where are you guys watching from? Where are you watching from? I misspelled watching. Where are you wacting from? Oh, don't answer that. Where, giggity, where are you watching from? Pistons fans can confirm Tobias Harris is a total bum. We got Detroit in the chat right now. We got CJ Banning in Washington State. Shout out to Shania. Welcome back. No memory cards is crazy. San Antonio, Texas from our boy Robert Zamora. We got Cali in the chat. Alabama in the chat. Detroit in the chat. What up, Detroit? Blakely, Georgia. Kentucky. Welcome in, Noah. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Take a guess, says Chicago Joe. That's like literally the only city I know in the entire state of Illinois. So I'm going to go with Chicago. Final answer. What up, Joe? How are you? Let's see. New York State. Can we talk about the NFL schedule at some point, says Isabel. We can. We will at some point, just not right now. Shout out to Gimbal in Oklahoma. Shout out to Georgia. What's going on, Jeremy, out in Georgia? Shout out to Freimeister in Pennsylvania. What's going on, Freimeister? Arthur in Wisconsin. Mr. Diablo in Cleveland. Gary in Western Washington. Hi, Gary. How are you, sir? Shout out to Travis. Shout out to Robert. Shout out to Margie in Alabama. We got Moses in New York. Mario, should I give up on Mitchell making assists on a banjo? That's entirely on you, my friend. Is Tobias not going to play, says the female Ricky Spanish. He's playing, just not well. Patrick in Florida. What up, Patrick? How are you, sir? Denise in Brownsville, Texas. We've got Cleveland in the chat. What up, Crunch Time? Lorenzo in the Philippines. Elton in New Jersey. Canton, Ohio in the chat. What up, John? I see you. Key West. In Key West. How are you, my friend, Mr. Wolverine? England in the chat. What up, England? How are you? What time is it over there? Traverse City saying hello. Traverse City. Well, guys, we're not going to get a chance to read all of these comments. Thank you all so much for watching. Alexander Nicholas out in the Philippines, thank you for watching from worlds away. Shout out from Celtics country. I see you, Johnny. Deandra in New York. Charles in the Bahamas. Ray Jean Smith. Thanks, guys, for carrying this commercial break for us. Appreciate y'all. Now we know a little bit about you guys. Y'all watching this game from all over the country, all over the world. Maybe not even necessarily Detroit Pistons or Cavaliers fans at this point. But if you guys are watching and you are finding value in this game and in this commentary, guys, be sure to share this with just one other person. Don't post it on your Facebook walls. You don't want to bog down people's stuff. But if you've got one friend that you think would be interested in this content, you might actually know who that is in the top of your head. Send it to them. Let them watch. Let them watch, see what they think. And, yeah, maybe it's an aspiring YouTuber that you know. Maybe it's your grandma or your grandpa or someone who used to listen to radio back in the day. Maybe it's your buddy who doesn't have access to the games for whatever reason. Here's a shot that's going to go up and go down right now. That's Karis LeVert, who knocks down a baseline jump shot. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back to the action. 6 minutes here left to go, and the Beard will bring the ball back up. By the way, both teams are now in the bonus. Ball in the hands right now of James Harden. Harden gives this one to the three-point line. Dean Wade lets it fly, and Wade going to lay an egg right there. That's a brick. That's no good. Detroit Pistons with the ball right now. Here's a drive to the rim. Easy little finger roll there for Jalen Duren. The lead is back up to 11 here for the Detroit Pistons. Back-to-back shots unanswered. Cavaliers looking for a response. Harden on the move. Harden at the paint. Passes to the near corner. Wade, good from downtown. So Dean Wade knocks down the triple. It's 45-37, an 8-point game. Tobias Harris with the rock right now. Harris to the baseline. He'll pull up and shoot short range, rattles the rim, rolls around. It's out of the rim, but a whistle comes in. Ashley, thank you for the jewels. Appreciate y'all. Punta del Diablo, Uruguay. Punta del Diablo, dice. Anda al diablo. Como dicen todos los dominicanos. Anda al diablo. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there was a foul that just happened here, and in the bonus, the Detroit Pistons have gone to the free throw line to try and execute. The first free throw goes up for Jalen Duren and will doink off of the rim. So that's a missed free throw. And according to the ESPN analytics, this does mean that the Detroit Pistons, up by 8 right now, have about a 77% chance of winning this game at this very moment if things continue to go the way they're going. Second free throw for Jalen Duren is good. The ball back with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Down by 9, here is James Harden in the Cavaliers. 46-37, Pistons with the lead. They're on defense. Harden, covered by Harris. Harden, the straightaway. Harden tries to shake and bake, lets the triple fly. No good. Jarrett Allen can't get the pull down. It's coming back with Detroit. Bottom of the screen, bounce pass inside. Tobias Harris down here at the low post. Going to fight against Harden. Turns around, shoots. Misses again. Oh, my boy. He is struggling today. Tobias Harris with 0 points. Basketball goes out of bounds. It's another turnover. It's Pistons ball. Wow. Pistons ball once again. It's Caris LeVert with it now. Donovan Mitchell out of bounds. He loses the ball and commits a turnover. Here's Cade Cunningham from deep. It's good! 49-37, back to a 12-point lead for the Detroit Pistons. Donovan Mitchell goes to the far side of the court. Donovan Mitchell in the paint, feeds this pass. Nice pass inside. The key pass unlocks the shot, and that's going to be a bucket that goes down. That's Jarrett Allen who made that shot. Cade Cunningham has a pass picked off the other way. Looks like the Cavaliers come up with a turnover. This could be an opportunity. Donovan Mitchell drives to the rim, and that's going to be no whistle, incredibly. Looks like he was smothered. Bad pass the other way. It's going to be stolen, or I guess turned over. Not stolen, turned over by the Detroit Pistons. They gift that basketball back to the Cavaliers. Cavaliers fans will say thank you and get the play resumed. Ball in the hands of Mobley. Mobley approaches the three-point line. Now he goes to the baseline. Pass inside to Jarrett Allen. Allen kicks. Here's Strus for three. Good! Strus knocks it down. 7-point game. 3 minutes left to go in the first half right now. Caris LeVert at the Rocket Arena logo. Three-point line now for Duren. Duren spins. Duren back to Cade Cunningham. Cunningham to the Cavaliers logo. Here comes Jenkins to set a screen. Nice pick set right there. And now Cunningham can work against Donovan Mitchell. Step back triple. Bang! Oh, man. It's just raining now. Bucket after bucket. James Harden with the basketball. Fastball inside. Mobley gives to Allen. Allen finishes at the rim. Nice finish there. 8-point game. Detroit Pistons up 52-44. Both teams in the bonus. About 2.5 left to play in the first half of this one. Jalen Duren makes the move towards the rim. Jarrett Allen between him and the hoop. Clears to Tobias Harris for three. No good. Tobias Harris still 0 points today. Fast break opportunity. Mobley will go up. He'll be fouled right now. And the Cavaliers go to the line for 2 shots. It's Evan Mobley who'll take a trip to the line. What up, Doe? If you know, you know, says Clark Washington. Tristan says your clothes. Give them to me now. Oh, right. Changed it to the Pistons this time? Gosh, Kendra, how do you make those changes so quickly? First free throw is good for Evan Mobley, guys. Let's go. Santino's in the chat. What's up, Santino? How you doing, brother? Let's go. 44-52. Oh, I actually added a point where it didn't belong. Evan Mobley missed both free throws. I just automatically gave him the points. Here's Strus from downtown. He'll shoot and miss as well. The score remains 44-52, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry to give you false hope. Basketball back with the Detroit Pistons. Here is Jalen Duren at the three-point line. Duren makes the move. Duren to the rim. He'll shoot with the left hand and score. Nice play. 2 minutes left to play. 2 minutes. It's James Harden bringing it up now. Harden, bounce pass to the right. Back to Harden. Back to Mobley. Mobley to the corner. A whistle comes in. That's going to be a free shot that goes up, but looks like it was just shooting practice. I don't know how Jalen Duren didn't get the foul on that play. He did get hit on the wrists a couple of times there. Hey, that was a good play by Jalen Duren, dude. Give him credit where it's due. Give him credit where it's due. All right, so foul going to be charged against Ausar Thompson, guys. It was an off-ball foul, but again, both teams in the bonus. That does put Thompson at 3 fouls already in this game. The first free throw is going to fall here for Evan Mobley as well. So Mobley does indeed make this free throw. It looks like 54-45. 54-46. And bringing it back is Detroit. Pistons at the three-point line. LeVert gives to Cunningham. Cunningham to the Rocket Arena logo. That's going to be stolen. It's coming back. Fast break to the rim. There's the jam. Nice job there. After the steal, Donovan Mitchell going to get a quick bucket here. Cade Cunningham with the basketball now. Cunningham almost has, yep, it's stolen again. Another steal for the Cavaliers. Bounce pass to Strus, back to Harden. Harden step back, pump fake. He'll shoot. No, he'll foul coming in right now. In the bonus, looks like we're going to go back to the line. Cavaliers poaching these points right now. Poaching points. Betty Botter bought a bit of butter, and she said this butter's bitter. So Betty Botter bought a better bit of butter, and it made her better. Here we go at the line. Karis LeVert going to be charged with that one. Woo! James Harden misses free throw number 1. Say what? James Harden misses free throw number 1. That's unusual. So first free throw, no good. 1:13 here left to play. Cavaliers looking to make this a 5-point game. Oh, my gosh, he missed both of them. It's an offensive rebound, though. Let's start the clock. Harden gives to, looks like Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell out to Strus for a 3. Good! It's a 3-point game. It's a 3-point game. Karis LeVert has the ball, and the towels are out once again. Cavaliers fans getting fired up here. They've got the towels out for a potential elimination here. Karis LeVert makes the move to the rim. It's going to be rejected. Beautiful block right there. Here we go. Basketball, Harden. Harden drives. Harden to the three-point line. Stolen by Karis LeVert. LeVert feeds this forward. Three-point shot for Robinson. Doink off the front of the rim. Rebound now by the Cavaliers. It's Cavs ball. Looks like a 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Donovan Mitchell will hold right now. About a 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Donovan Mitchell at the top of the screen, far side of the court. Mitchell double team comes in. Strus in rotation from deep. No! It's a defensive board. Full court shot coming in. It's up! No good. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the first half. Looks like only 3 points separating these two teams at halftime. Let's go to our halftime trivia quiz, and then we can talk about what we watched in the first half of this game. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our trivia quiz. We're going to change the pace a little bit here. We're going to do something a little bit different. If you've never done this before, I encourage you guys to play. It's super simple. Just type A, B, or C. Let's start with question number 1. How many points did Cade Cunningham score in Game 5 of this series? Was it 35, 37, or 39 points in the Game 5 loss? This is last game, guys, for reference. I know Game 5 sounds obscure, but how many points did Cade Cunningham score in the last game? 36, 37, or 39? The answer, 39 points in a home loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cade Cunningham is obviously an absolute stud, but where are the pieces around him? Can Detroit get it done? Maybe they need to spend a little more money. Anyways, let's go to question number 2. What is James Harden's nickname? Is it Agent H, Drive Doctor, or simply the Beard? A, B, or C? A, B, or C? Someone said trivia. Someone says trivia. All right, guys. The answer, obviously, the Beard. And you can see everybody having worn the beard because you guys have seen what he looks like without the beard. The beard suits you, my guy. Wear the beard. Fear the beard. Maybe not today. Let's go to question number 3, y'all. Question number 3. All right. What year did J.B. Bickerstaff become the head coach of the Pistons? Was it 2023, 2024, or 2025? When did Bickerstaff become the coach of the Pistons? Do you know? Do you remember? A, B, or C? Did someone say they got the James Harden question wrong? How? How did you get that wrong? The answer to this one, guys, is in 2024. And, of course, last year the Pistons did make it to the postseason in 2025. This year, or I guess 2024-25, they made it to the postseason. 25-26, they've made it to the postseason. Unfortunately, I don't know if they're going to get to the big dance. Next question. During the 2024 season, which animal was the Cavaliers' unofficial mascot? Was it a frog, a bear, or a horse? During the 2024 season, which animal was the Cavaliers' unofficial mascot? Frog, bear, or horse? This is a good question. I like this one. The answer is a frog. You can see them 14-0 on the court dancing with these guys. What a weird one. It was a frog named Froggy. I don't know why Cleveland did this. It became, I guess, their good luck charm until their good luck run out, but the frog never made it back. Yeah, he was there. Let's go to the next one, guys. Entering today's game, who was leading the Pistons in playoff rebounds? Is it Jalen Duren, Tobias Harris, or Oscar Thompson? Entering today's game, who was leading the Pistons in playoff rebounds? Duren, Harris, or Thompson? That frog question really messed y'all up, huh? Anyways, the answer to this one is Jalen Duren, guys. Jalen Duren with 99 rebounds this postseason entering today's game. Tobias Harris with 91 and Oscar Thompson with 94. Good job. A lot of y'all got that one right. Question number 6. Prior to the Cavaliers, which team was head coach Kenny Atkinson the head coach of? Was it the Warriors, the Clippers, or the Nets? Warriors, Clippers, or Nets? Last operation as head coach for Kenny Atkinson. A, B, or C? A, B, or C? The answer was the Brooklyn Nets, guys. And the Brooklyn Nets have not been, the Nets just haven't been good historically, whether they were in New Jersey or in Brooklyn. How are they still an organization? Like, what's going on with that? Let's go to the next one. Question number 7. Question number 7. Ex-Detroit Piston Grant Hill was a 2-time NCAA champion at which university? Was it UConn, Villanova, or Duke? Now, you guys remember Grant Hill, but do you know what college he played basketball at? This is a real Pistons fan would know the answer to this one. Is it A, B, or C? The answer is Duke, ladies and gentlemen. It is Duke. 2-time NCAA champion. 2-time. Most of y'all seem to have gotten that one right. Good job, guys. Well done. Okay. Here we go. 3 more questions, and then we'll be done here, guys. Question number 8. What year did the Cavaliers draft Evan Mobley's brother? Did you even know that they did draft his brother? Is it 2021, 2022, or 2023? A, B, or C? No penalties for wrong answers, guys. Don't be shy. Jump on in. The answer coming at you in just a moment here. So the Cavaliers drafted Evan Mobley's brother. His name is Isaiah Mobley. They drafted him in 2022, just so y'all know. Let's see. Freimeister said I had his feel issues. Did you? Nice. How did you guys? You guys did all right, man. Well done. All right. Question number 9. I got 2 more. Which Detroit rapper became the Pistons creative director of innovation in 2020? Is that Royce the 5'9"? Is it Eminem? Or is it Big Sean? One of those Detroit rappers, guys. became the director, the creative director of innovation for the Pistons franchise? What a title. What a job to have. The answer, Big Sean. Hey, last night took an L, but tonight I bounced back. I woke up in beast mode. Yeah, that's that. So, yeah, the answer is C. The answer is C. Let's go to question number 10. Question number 10, last one here. Chairman of the Cavaliers, Dan Gilbert, is also the founder of which of these companies? Is it Bank of America, Rocket Mortgage, or Fidelity Investments? Conflict of interest, maybe? I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? A, B, or C? The answer is B. Yes, guys, obviously they play at the Rocket Arena. Wouldn't be surprised. Obviously, that's the name of the floor. So, yeah, Rocket Mortgage. You see the ads all the time on Facebook, and you can't get away from them. All right, how'd y'all do on this trivia quiz, man? Did y'all do okay? Talk to me. Did you learn anything new today? Did y'all have fun on this one? How'd y'all feel on this trivia quiz? How'd y'all do? How did you guys do? Yes, no, maybe so? We do all right? Glenn says cringe. Yeah, dude. Yeah. That's like, that should be my nickname or like my middle name. Just cringe. Conflict of interest, says Jeremy. That's what I'm saying, bro. Shania, 80%. Good job. The bad guy with 9 out of 10. Debbie with 10 out of 10. Good job, man. We got CJ Banning, 8 out of 10. Charles Williams, thanks, brother. Appreciate you, man. 6 out of 10 for Carrie. Saturday saying mom spaghetti. Kendra says 7 out of 10. Gilbert is number 1 on the list of people putting Detroit back together. Fly, 7 out of 10. Chicago, 6 out of 10. Good job, guys. The frog one got me, says Freimeister. Nice, man. Nice. Well, guys, if y'all are out there, if you get a chance to say thank you to Santino, who did put this quiz together for you guys, be sure to thank him. He absolutely killed it on this trivia quiz. Make sure you give him his flowers, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate y'all for playing this one. All right, guys, well, we're in the middle of halftime. Let's do a quick view right now. Actually, let's cut over to one of our sponsors. I'll be back in exactly 1 minute. Stand by.
Bro, I just whiffed so bad on my parlay again.
Bro, what? How much is that now?
I don't know, like $500?
Dude, are you serious? Are you still gonna be able to pay the rent?
I mean, I guess. I just have to win my money back.
Yeah, but you're like super stressed out and now you're trying to get right back to where you started.
Yeah, and?
Bro, you gamble $100 every single week. That's $5,200 a year.
What?
If you took that money and invested it every single month over 30 years because of compound interest, you'd have like $2 million, bro.
Bro, that's not true, dude. That's cap, bro. That's cap.
Dude, I'm serious, bro. I'm dead serious.
Okay, $2 million, dude. Yeah, okay, bro.
No, I'm telling you, bro. Look, check it out. Look, check it out. I started using Acorns, and it just does all of the investing for me automatically. You can do like $5 a day or $10 a day or whatever you're willing to put in. In your case, I guess $100 a week.
Okay, but why would I do that when I could just hit this 10-leg parlay and just win $10,000 right now?
Dude, you're not hitting a 10-leg parlay.
All right, fine. I'll download the app. But when I hit this 10-leg parlay, bro, I'm deleting it immediately.
Bro, you're not hitting a 10-leg parlay.
I'm hitting
this
10-leg
parlay. That's just not happening.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna hit this 10-leg parlay.
You're an idiot.
All right, guys. Well, that was it. That was it. That's our halftime show right there. Thank you guys for hanging out with me during this halftime break. I appreciate y'all giving me some of your time. Your most valuable resource, the one resource that you've got that you can't really check your account on. You don't ever know how much time you got left, but yet you guys are here with me today, so thank you guys for hanging out with us. That being said, folks, we do have some basketball to talk about. This is a potential elimination game. Well, it is an elimination game. If the Detroit Pistons do not win, they will be eliminated. They are currently, good news for them, up by 3 here at halftime, but it is only a 3-point lead, so this can still go either way. This could still go either way. This could still, since the 10-leg parlays, I only do 20, says Monkey. No poll today? Ah, Robert. Thank you, sir. I didn't even realize. So, who will win? All right. Thank you, Robert, for the heads up. Hey, Cindy, welcome to First Downs. Who will win? A 3-point game right now. Pistons? Cavaliers. Talk to me, guys. Who will win this game? Pistons in 7, says James. I have a 4.0, so I guess I'm free $10,000 scholarship, and I'm a marshal for the 8th grade graduation next Friday. Rock and roll, Shania. Rock and roll. Send him to Cancun, says Jeremy. I've got a 67-leg parlay. Get it? 6-7. Boo. Boo. Everybody boo this man. Boo. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. Don't do that. Kaylee says B. Oh, Kaylee's still in the chat or in the trivia right now. Cavs says disc golf Billy. Let's see. Booker says Cavs. CJ Banning says Cavs. Swaggy. Me either, brother. No clue, my friend. No clue. Okay. Jeremy says Cavs. Gotta ask Cindy. Let's see. We the land. 67 legs. Oh my gosh. Cujo. Boo! No! Don't boo this man! Don't boo this man! Don't boo this man! Now I feel bad that I said it. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry because I got high. Totally had the whole chat just like. Can't wait for the next game. This is just an appetizer, says Shania. Yes, Shania, you are right. This is just an appetizer. The game that I am super hyped up for is this one. We will cover the San Antonio Spurs and the Minnesota Timberwolves immediately after this game. I've got my Spurs jersey right over there. We're going to be wearing, actually, Spurs normally wear the white at home, but this postseason they're wearing, during this series, they're wearing the white jerseys here on the road, so we'll be wearing our white jerseys today. But no Spurs jersey just yet. We'll get to the Spurs jersey after this game. Right now, let's give this game the attention that it deserves. We'll run through this ASAMFP, so let's just go ahead and sprint through this before the second half gets started. Jalen Duren today, 9 points. Tobias Harris today with 0 still. Oscar Thompson currently has, looks like 8 points. Duncan Robinson here with 5 points. Cade Cunningham with 16. Off the bench, guys, Paul Reed with 4. Dennis Jenkins with 2. Karis LeVert with 8. And Marcus Sasser with 2. Taking a look at the Cleveland Cavaliers here. Cleveland Cavaliers. Keon Ellis. Oops, that's the bench. Go to the starters. The starters here, Jarrett Allen with 8, Evan Mobley with 9, Dean Wade with 3, Donovan Mitchell today with 13, and James Harden with another 7. Max Strus has 6, Sam Merrill has 5, Dennis Schroeder has none. We've only seen 3 bench players today for the Cleveland Cavaliers. One of them has put up 0 points. That being said, the Detroit Pistons have a starter with 0 points in Tobias Harris. That is also uncharacteristic of him. So third quarter about to get started. Let's make sure we get our timeouts counted correctly. Looks like both teams have 5 timeouts to start the second half of this game. It is a close game here. It looks like second half is underway. Basketball with the Detroit Pistons. Looks like ball in the hands of Tobias Harris. Gives this one over to Dennis Jenkins. Jenkins covered by, looks like Donovan Mitchell. A look to the left. Gives it to Cunningham. Cunningham inside. It's Duren. Duren back to the three-point line. Back to the far wing here. Three-point shot flies. Cade Cunningham knocks down the triple. 57-51. Just a 3-point game going into halftime here, guys. The Cleveland Cavaliers believe that they can still win this. Here's a move to the left, a feed inside to Mobley. Mobley to the three-point line. This flies. Donovan Mitchell can't get it to go. Jarrett Allen gets an offensive rebound. Jarrett Allen will clear it out, and another pass to Mobley. Near wing right now, Mobley makes his move to the rim. He gets wrapped up by Tobias Harris. It's going to be a jump ball right now. Tobias Harris, at least playing defense, may not be able to play offense, but great job to get his hands on that basketball there. Both officials said jump ball, so here we go. It's Mobley and Tobias Harris. Jump ball going to be won by, the tip-off was actually won by Mobley, but it was picked up by the Pistons. And Tobias Harris will get his first 2 points of the day. So Tobias Harris, welcome to the game. He gets in the scoring column. Coming back the other way, looks like the Cavaliers also going to score. Looks like a foul will be drawn here as well. And looks like an and one coming up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Foul down here by Jalen Duren. Jalen Duren going to pick up foul number 2. Donovan Mitchell had the contact and shot while on the run. Good move there. Scratch that. They're going to say that he was fouled before the shot. Looked like a shooting foul to me, but okay. So, now it's in the hands of James Harden. Harden will attack the rim. Harden will go up for a shot. He's going to miss. It's going to be another one. A rebound here. Jarrett Allen going to be fouled under the rim, and Jalen Duren picks up another foul. So it looks like Jalen Duren going to pick up should be foul number 3 here. But we are going back to the free throw line. It's the Cleveland Cavaliers to shoot a couple shots. 10:38 left to go. Jarrett Allen now at the line. Looks like they're going to charge that foul not to Jalen Duren, but to Tobias Harris. So instead of 3 fouls for Duren, it's actually 2 fouls for Duren and 2 fouls for Harris. First free throw for Jarrett Allen is missed. So missed shot there. Second free throw is good. And the score is now 59-52. A 7-point lead here for the Detroit Pistons on the road. Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons at risk of elimination. A pass to the three-point line. Another handoff backwards. Jenkins from the corner. Good! Jenkins with a corner triple. James Harden now makes a move to the left. James Harden to the paint. He's going to have his basketball stripped away. Bounce pass inside. Tobias Harris going to be fouled in transition. 10:06. And the officials starting to get booed right now. The crowd not liking all of these Pistons-friendly calls. Crowd not liking all of these Pistons-friendly calls. Can't really blame them. Let's see. Yo, what up? See a couple of y'all in the chat right now. Ball don't lie, says Cujo. Jarrett Allen going to Phillies next year. Freimeister says Yankees. Or Janky. Jenkins going with Janky. Thank you, Freimeister, for cleaning out the chat. Appreciate the moderators for what they do out here in the chat. I see y'all right now. I see y'all out here. Noah's in the chat. Thank you, Noah. Susie says Harris has 2. That's crazy. He should have at least 12. Let's see. The Cavs lose this. They're going home. You think so? Okay. Okie dokie. Mitch ain't going, says Lo Young. Told y'all the Cavs have no chance. How can y'all not see these obvious scripts? Says TTB. Hey, man. Hey, man. I don't know, dude. Anything is possible. It's the NBA. It's where amazing happens. That's what they say. It's the NBA. It's where amazing happens. Ladies and gentlemen, my apologies for the delay right there. There was nothing happening on the screen. I was reading some comments. We're at the free throw line. Tobias Harris knocks both shots down here. Last thing we saw is there was a foul. Evan Mobley was charged with it. Tobias Harris went to the line to shoot 2. The basketball is now with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Back to an 8-point deficit. The Cavaliers got to answer back. It's Evan Mobley with the ball. He's in the paint. Mobley going to turn around and shoot. He's going to put this one up. A whistle's going to come in right now. Looks like it's going to be a foul against Tobias Harris again. So Evan Mobley earns another trip to the free throw line. Tobias Harris will be charged with foul number 3. Tobias Harris has almost as many fouls as he does points in this one. Mobley's first free throw is good. 64-53, guys. Watch Cleveland be up by the end of the third, says Maxi Mojo. It's possible, Maxi. It's possible. It's saying or. So Sunday, 5:17, looks like it's going to be one or the other. All right. That shot, second shot, doinks it off the rim. It's rebounded here. And bringing the ball back, it's the Detroit Pistons. So a missed shot, they split the free throws. The Cavaliers back on defense. Tobias Harris gives this to Oscar Thompson. Thompson to Jenkins. Jenkins beats Mitchell. Jenkins goes up. Jenkins shoots. Jenkins scores. Jenkins finishing with the left hand right there. Dennis Jenkins with 9. Excuse me, with, is that 7 or 9? That should update here momentarily. Down at the bottom of the screen, it's James Harden. Harden now attacks the paint. He'll be fouled on the shot. He'll go to the line. So James Harden has been fouled. James Harden will go to the line to shoot. We'll see if it's going to be a shooting foul or if the officials are going to change their mind here and say it's not a shooting foul. Looked like a shooting foul to me, but we'll, yes. Tobias Harris picks up foul number 4, by the way. Harden at the line. First free throw is good. It's now 66-54, 12-point deficit. The Cleveland Cavaliers were down by 3 at halftime. Just 3. They're down by 12 after that first free throw. James Harden at the line. They're now down by 11 after that free throw. 66-55. By the way, the Cavs are in the bonus, but the Cleveland Cavaliers don't have the ball. They're on defense. Ball in the hands of Thompson. Thompson at the far wing. Thompson looks to Duren. Duren at the top of the key, fights into the paint. Duren low post, goes up, overshoots, and it's going back. And that's a rebound and a jam by Oscar Thompson. It's 68-55. Timeout will be called. 8:50 left to go. Cavaliers down by 13 now. Cavs, full timeout, commercial break. Okay, take Big T out. Detroit basketball, says Stenair. Let's go double overtime, says Peoria. No, I'm ready for my San Antonio Spurs to get this thing going. I want to watch the Spurs. Go Spurs go. I don't want to get wrapped up in a double overtime game. If the next game goes to double overtime, then so be it. But this one, I'm ready for something good. Go Spurs go, guys. Go Spurs go. Taking a quick look right now. Looks like we do have about, 3,600 people watching. Great place to be. Still looking for 250 likes. You know what we haven't done in a while? I haven't checked the analytics on this. Let's see. Let's take a quick look at something here right now. So we've brought this up in the past, guys. We don't do this all the time. We just like to bring it up whenever we've got an opportunity. Whenever it's available there. Maybe not be popping up right now. There we go. Here's the updated number. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Here's a quick look, guys. If y'all have never seen this before, let me show you guys something real quick. All right. Thank you for gifting out those memberships, man. Appreciate that. All right. Quick look right now, guys. In case y'all are in this category, we try to keep an eye on this right now. But you'll notice at the top of the screen, whoops. My gosh. Okay, we'll move this down for a second. Thank you for gifting those donations. Anyways, right here, guys, watch time from subscribers in the last 28 days. So 78% of the watch time that we get on this channel for the last month has been from people who have not been subscribed. 21% are currently subscribed, but a huge chunk of you guys not currently subscribed as far as watch time is concerned. Now, just wanted to bring that up. I know that for some people, that's like a, oh yeah, that's right moment. For most people, probably don't care. But, just wanted to bring that up because it's something that we do keep a track of. It's how we know that we're doing well on this channel and that what we're doing is helping you guys out. So if y'all are watching, this is your second, third, fourth time watching, and you're in that 78%, smash the subscribe button and become part of the nation. We're trying this postseason, and this is probably not going to happen, dude, but I want to try to get to 150,000 subscribers before the football season starts. The next level is 130, and I love me some good round numbers. If we can get to 130,000 subscribers by the end of today, including the Spurs game tonight, that would be amazing. That would be super cool if we could get there, but I cannot do it without you guys. That's what I'll say right now. I need you guys just like y'all need me for this commentary. So best relationships are mutual. Thank you guys for hanging out. Here's the drive to the rim. There is Jarrett Allen. He's going to miss the shot here. Clock is ticking. Here come the Detroit Pistons. Top of the screen. It's Oscar Thompson. Thompson gives to Cunningham. Cunningham left hand, no good. It's going to be out of bounds. Last touched by the Cavaliers. It stays down here. It's Pistons ball. Pistons with the basketball. Pistons with the basketball. Gonna bring this back just a hair. Okay, so Pistons have the ball. The ball will be inbounded right now. Jalen Duren at the perimeter gives this to the left. Here's Cade Cunningham. Cunningham at the free throw line will take this one. Doinks that off the back of the rim. Max Strus will come up with the pull down, and bottom of the screen, near side, near wing, it's James Harden. Shake and bake against Karis LeVert. Spin move here, turnaround jump shot. Harden, it's good. Nice shot there to make it an 11-point game. 8:03 left to go. Ball currently in the hands of Jenkins. Jenkins makes the move. Jenkins gives to, looks like LeVert. Couple of jab steps here from Karis LeVert. LeVert back to the three-point line. It's Jenkins. Everybody wanted the traveling call here. Jenkins will pull up. He'll step back. He'll shoot. Can't get that to go. Rebound Cavaliers again. Small round of applause right now. Cavaliers have a chance to drive this one. It's Donovan Mitchell at the baseline. Pass. It goes off the leg of a Pistons defender and out of bounds. It's going to stay down here with the Cavaliers. Going to stay down here with the Cavaliers. Okay. Cavs ball, 7:33 left to go. Cavaliers in the bonus. The pass coming in from the baseline. James Harden to inbound. Harden inbounds this one to Strus. Strus swings it to Jarrett Allen. Allen back to Harden. Harden double-teamed. Over the head pass. Key pass inside. Bad pass to the three-point line. It's turned over. Jarrett Allen, bad pass to Donovan Mitchell. Completely missed on that pass. Put it 3 feet away from Donovan Mitchell. The idea was there, but execution was poor. It is Detroit Pistons basketball now. Dennis Jenkins to the left. Ball with Duren. Duren going to push back. He's got Jarrett Allen in front of him. Duren going to turn around and shoot. This one, no good. Rebound going with the Cavaliers. Cavaliers get the board. Evan Mobley at the Rocket Arena logo. Mobley continues, drives, shoots while on the run. Can't get the angle there. Coming back with the Detroit Pistons, trying to fast break. Someone slips down here on the court, and it looks like a bad pass for Detroit. So a bad pass there. Thompson tried to flip his hips and clipped his own feet together, so he hits the deck. It's a turnover. It's Cavs ball. 6:53 left to go. Cavaliers will be coming back with it. Down by 11. Cleveland has possession. Schroeder will run point. Schroeder will bring it up. 6:50 left to play in quarter number 3. Schroeder against Jenkins. Schroeder has yet to score today. Gives this to Strus. Strus to Jarrett Allen. Allen works his way back to the three-point line, gives to Schroeder. Max Strus for 3. Strus rocks the rim. That's no good. It doinks, it rattles, and it comes back with Detroit. The Pistons avoid another situation. Honestly, that was kind of a Well-contested shot there. Strus probably shouldn't have taken that one. Wide open for Oscar Thompson. He'll shoot and miss. We've got a Piston who's down on the ground holding his hamstring, transitioning. Strus gonna get rejected. Oh, my goodness. A two-handed block right now from Oscar Thompson. What was that, bro? Oh, my gosh. Jalen Duren still getting up right now, trying to walk back. A two-handed Donkey Kong slam right there, bro. What an absolute rejection. 6:11 left to go. Wow. Wow, what a block from Oscar Thompson. Cavaliers still have the basketball. Shot clock down to 12. Looks like a whistle's going to come in. It's going to be an offensive foul against James Harden. Looks like Jalen Duren is also walking back to the tunnel right now. So Jalen Duren going to get some medical attention. Don't know what happened with Jalen Duren. Duren twisted. Oh, it's not the hamstring. Looks like he rolled the left ankle a little bit. That's what it looked like there. Basketball with the Detroit Pistons. Three-point shot goes. Cade Cunningham can't get the shot to fall. It will be rebounded here by James Harden. So missed shot for the Pistons. Nobody has scored in like 2.5 minutes. It's been terrible. Another whistle going to come in right now. When was the last score? Hang on, I'm going to go back. When was the last time either team made a shot? Last shot was made at 8:06, so it has been over 2 minutes since either team has scored. We have not seen a single shot be made in the last 2 minutes. Okay. Last field goal was made with 8:06 on the clock. Here is James Harden at the line. He'll make the free throw, not going to go as a field goal, but the score is now 68-58. 68-58. Here we go with the garbage play, says Noah. Let's go Buffalo Bills Mafia, says Mac Red. Second free throw also good. 2 free throws will be made here by James Harden. Basketball coming back with the Pistons. Pistons up by 9 right now. Here's the move. Step back baseline jump shot. Not going to go. Looks like an offensive rebound by Paul Reed. Reed going to get blocked right now. Cavaliers coming back with the basketball. Here it goes. Dennis Schroeder rejected again, but Jarrett Allen going to clean it up. It's now a 7-point game. 5:24. Timeout will be called. I believe so. So the Detroit Pistons now losing their lead. They're going to want to reconvene, and we go back to another commercial break. All right, guys. Well, commercial break right now. Quick look around some of the other stuff I want to talk about here today. Okay, so we will be covering the World Cup. I've had a lot of people asking about that right now. To the 3,600 people watching this live stream, 3 World Cup games guaranteed for you guys. We'll probably be doing a lot more. But just so you know, we will be covering the USA during this event that happens once every 4 years. We would be fools not to. That being said, June 12th, USA versus Paraguay. That's less than a month away. June 19th, USA versus Australia. At this point, that's about a month away. We've got Turkey versus USA on June 25th, a little over a month out. But this is going to be one game right now every week for these countries in the World Cup. If you guys want to watch these, you can join us on this channel. I'll be sure to cover that for you. Now, if you guys want a little extra fun, a little extra sauce, a little extra oomph right there, it's absolutely free to play. I will be giving away $100 cash of my own money to someone who is able to accurately predict all of the teams, the 2 teams that will advance out of each group. It's that simple. Just pick 2 teams out of each group to advance, and you could win $100 cash. I would send that to you via Cash App or Venmo. And if you don't have either of the 2, we can talk about $100 worth of Football Nation swag. I'll send that to you as well. Anyway, so that's the World Cup. That's coming up immediately. After the World Cup, guys, it will be more football, but the American kind. International games this year, keeping with the World Cup theme. We will be visiting multiple countries, guys, this year, from London to Brazil, right? You got the Australia, Brazil, London, France, Spain, Germany, and Mexico all this season. Beautiful lineups here across the league. Lots of international games. The San Francisco 49ers have to play in Australia and Mexico. This one will probably feel like a home game for sure. And it's should be a good one, man, in Mexico City. So that should be a really good one. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the middle of a commercial break. The last thing that we saw was a whistle that came in after a bucket was made by the Cleveland Cavaliers. The score is now 68-61. We'll be getting back to the action here momentarily. Thank you guys for hitting that subscribe button and hanging out with us. Do live stream of them. I plan to. USA, says Glenn. Step back, Jack, and do it again, the alien. The step back, Jack. What's up, Blue fans? 2 different footballs, by the way. 2 different footballs, nice. DD Slim says, in my account. What up, DD Slim? How you doing? Let's go, Saints in Paris. Paris Saint-Germain. Saints in Paris this year. That's true. Hey, maybe Wemby will be there. It will be in Paris, too. It's not going to be in some off city like Lyon or Versailles. It's going to be in Paris. In Paris. Okay, 5:24 left to go in quarter number 3. Basketball currently with the Detroit Pistons after the timeout has been called. Clock is ticking once again. It's Dennis Jenkins, looks to the left, gives to Karis LeVert. LeVert hands to Paul Reed. Paul Reed going to make his move now. Reed to the baseline. He's at the high post. Changed his mind. He gives to LeVert. LeVert now at the low post. LeVert pushed back out to the perimeter. 3-point shot flies from the corner. LeVert can't get it to go. Paul Reed tries to recover, and somehow, someway, the Detroit Pistons still have the basketball. Second chance opportunity. The shot goes up for Paul Reed, and it goes in the way it teeters on the rim. It just sat there on the back of the rim for like 3 seconds before dropping in. The ball was literally just sitting there on the back of the rim before dropping in. So the shot goes for Paul Reed. He was also fouled. It's now 70-61. Second free throw coming in. Wow, what a sight. Second, excuse me, not a second free throw. The and one free throw has been delivered and knocked down. Ball currently in the hands right now of Dennis Schroeder. Down by 10, the Cavaliers looking for something here. James Harden in the beard getting pushed back to the far sideline. James Harden works his way back towards the center. Looks like a whistle came in with 4:37. It's going to be Oscar Thompson who will be charged with it, and in the bonus, the Cavaliers go to the line for 2 shots. Detroit Pistons getting into foul trouble early here. Oscar Thompson now has 4 fouls as well. So Tobias Harris has 4 fouls. Oscar Thompson has 4 fouls. Harden at the line makes the first free throw. The Cavaliers can win this game if they continue to put this team in foul trouble. It might be their strategy right now, honestly. It really could be their strategy right now. So Oscar Thompson now hits the bench. That's going to force a substitution here. First free throw was made for the Cavaliers. Next free throw coming in. James Harden knocks them both down. It's an 8-point game. 71-63. It's Detroit basketball. Let's start the clock. All right, Karis LeVert at the bottom of the screen. LeVert looks to Cunningham. Cunningham to the right. Cunningham drives, kicks, 3 is up. This one, Duncan Robinson knocks her down. 74-63. That 3-point shot hurt the Cavaliers fans Everybody's sitting down, not seeing any towels out right now. The Detroit Pistons have done a great job of zapping the energy out of this room. Merrill for three. That's good! And it looks like some of that energy is still just kind of hanging around. Cavaliers down by 8. Pistons having to keep the Cavaliers at arm's reach, trying to keep them away. Here's the drive. Bounce pass underneath to Jenkins. Jenkins tries a pass to the three-point line. Shot clock down to 6. Here's a shot that goes up for Paul Reed. It's going to bounce on the rim a few times. It will miss, and Sam Merrill will get the board. Here comes Cleveland. On the run, James Harden, no-look pass. One more to Merrill. Merrill drives. Merrill shoots. Merrill scores! And it's now 74-68. We've got a rubber band effect happening here. There is the move. Cade Cunningham at the three-point line. Cunningham looks to the right. It's now with, in the corner down here, LeVert inside to Paul Reed. Paul Reed got a big size mismatch against Sam Merrill here. He's going to muscle his way in. Paul Reed goes up. Looks like the foul will be called. Jarrett Allen will prevent the shot from going down. But looks like Paul Reed is going to the rim. Or going to the free throw line. Paul Reed is actually saying that was a goaltend. Let's see if it was. Let's see if that was a goaltend. See if Jarrett Allen knocked that off the glass. No, they're saying it's not a goaltend. The score is still 74-68. Paul Reed is at the free throw line, shooting 2. Sam Merrill has been charged with the foul. Paul Reed's first free throw, no good. Don't know why the Pistons always slow down when they're up by 10 points. Pistons selling as always. Detroit is going through. Susie saying thank you, Cavs. Green Thumb says let's go Pistons. DD Slim saying temperature rising. Ooh, 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 yeah, I feel my temperature rising. I'm just a hunk of burning love. Sorry, my Elvis came out. Second free throw is good. Second free throw is there. It's 68-75. Basketball with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here's Mobley. Mobley holding right now. Passes to the right. It's coming back with Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell at the top of the key. Mitchell makes the move. Toughly contested, tight contested shot. Gets his own rebound somehow. These officials do not want the Cavaliers to get any fouls at this point. My gosh. Looked like Donovan Mitchell was getting hacked under the rim. Not a single bat of the eyelash right there from the officials. 14 seconds on the shot clock. It is Cavs ball. Evan Mobley lines up a wing three. That goes up. It's no good. Sam Merrill gets the rebound, gives to Schroeder. Schroeder for three, also no good. Defensive board right now, this time by the Pistons. Pistons top of the screen. Pistons back and forth action, good ball movement, and it looks like Cade Cunningham will hold. The score is 75-68. It's a 7-point lead for the Detroit Pistons. Pistons on the move. Cade Cunningham tries to get the opposite angle here. Has to pass this one for three. LeVert doinks off the back of the rim. Offensive board. Duncan Robinson for three. It's good! Duncan Robinson now up to 8 here. Cleveland Cavaliers down by 10. Dennis Schroeder makes the move. He'll shoot this one. It's well short of the rim. It's rebounded by Mobley. And Dennis Schroeder still down on the ground. Believes he was fouled. No whistle there either. So 1:54 here left to go. 1:54 here left to go. There's the inbound pass. Marcus Sasser will bring it up court. Feeds this one to Karis LeVert. LeVert gives to the left. And now out to Duncan Robinson. Inside to Paul Reed. Paul Reed shoots all on the run. We're now back to a 12-point lead. The Detroit Pistons doing a great job. Again, that rubber band effect. You're feeling it pull back and forth. Here's a pass to Mobley. Another pass right now to Strus. Strus to Schroeder. Schroeder fakes a pass, drives to the rim, kicks out to Merrill for three. No. This goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Pistons. It stays down here with Cleveland. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Okay. All right. Man, I'm fired up, dude. Dennis can't get a bucket. No, he can't. There's the inbound pass, guys. Ball currently in the hands right now. Ooh, looks like that shot's going to go up and in of Evan Mobley. So Mobley gets the shot to go back to a 10-point game. About 1:07 here left to go. Paul Reed turns around, hands this backwards. Cade Cunningham with under a minute here left to play, gives to Duncan Robinson, who's going to deliver a heat check shot. Looks like Merrill got a piece of it, and Paul Reed under the rim tries to get the tip in. That's going to miss. 46 seconds left to go. Donovan Mitchell towards the Rocket Arena logo. Here's Donovan Mitchell shifting the feet. Mitchell goes up. Also not going to get a whistle again. Cade Cunningham with the basketball. Cunningham gives this. Oh, nice backdoor pass. Paul Reed wide open. 28 seconds left to go here. Detroit Pistons up by 12. Top of the screen, it's Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell holding right now. Mitchell to the left. Mitchell, little shake and bake. Mitchell feeds inside. That's going to be a backdoor pass there as well. 4 seconds left to go in this quarter. Trying to beat the buzzer. Marcus Sasser lays one up and in as time winds down. And that is the end of quarter number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, after 36 minutes of regulation time, the Detroit Pistons lead this game 84-70. We've got 12 minutes left to play. And then we'll know for sure if we're going to get a Game 7 or not. Okay. What a cut by Reed to Susie. Let's have a Cavaliers comeback. Fear the ham. Fear the ham. Detroit basketball, says Christopher. What's up? All right, guys. Here we go. All right. That's the end of the third quarter. Let's find out. If you are new, drop 5 emojis. This is my favorite time to do it, guys. It's the end of the third quarter, going into quarter number 4. If this is your first time watching Football Nation, talk to me. Let's find out who the newbies are. Newbies, welcome, welcome, one and all to today's live stream. Drop 5 emojis so I know that you are new. That's how I will know for sure. Game 7 it is, says Smooth. 50 for 500, says Jerry. It's not too much to ask, says On a Banjo. I got Christopher. What up, Chris? You're the first brave soul in the chat to say hello, Christopher, my friend. Appreciate you, big dog. I appreciate you, Chris. Thanks for checking in, breaking the ice there. Scott, Mr. Johnson, hello. Sarah, welcome back. We got BD Shackleford, BD Shackleford. What's up, man? Mind blown. Cheers to you. Basketball eyes and the laugh. What up, man? Blue Flame, welcome back. Anthony Martinez, hello. My feet hurt. I've seen you in here before. Kentrell Mitchell, what up, Kentrell? Thank you. We got Terrence Richardson saying hello. What up, Terrence Richardson? What's going on, guys? Shout out to all the newbies in the chat today. Emmanuel says oldies but goodies. Shout out to Blue Flame. Shout out to Tech. What up, Tech? I see you, big dog. Let's go. Michael says hello. Little Pioco. Shout out to your dab right there. We got Aiden saying hello. Kentrell, Elijah Jackson, welcome. Jess, Rex, thank you, Jess. I see you. Looks like Earl Arnold says hello. Hi, Earl. How are you, my friend? Welcome to today's live stream. Clark Washington says, what up, Doe? What up, Clark? How are you, big dog? Fist bumps to you too, man. Appreciate you guys. Looks like Blackwater, Ontario. Hello, Blackwater, Ontario. Margie says hello. Incognito says what's up. 8898. Stanley, shout out to you. Joseph Miller says what's up. We got Lillian. Lillian, how are ya? Angel Baby. Understood the assignment here with all the emojis. What up? B Jack says hello. Thanks, guys. Appreciate y'all so much, man. Y'all understood the assignment here. Bonjour, Elvis, says R.E. Lopez. Bonjour. How are you, Mr. Lopez? Thank you for the super chat. Chemical says hello. Oh, shout out to VJ, who says be sure to drink some water. Will do. Drop the hydrating turtle. Super important. Appreciate you guys. All right, y'all. Well, I think y'all know that it's not possible to read all of these comments right now during that commercial break. But thanks again to the chat for making that commercial break fun. Here's a three-point shot that goes up and is no good for the Cleveland Cavaliers. High five to you, Bradley. Appreciate that as well. Ball coming back. The Detroit Pistons back on offense, up by – did I add points on accident? I sure did. It's 84-70. Here's a three-point shot for Duncan Robinson. Another one. 87-70. It's now a 17-point game. Starting to lead into blowout territory. Would be a massive collapse here. Nice three-point shot the other way for the Cavaliers. The Detroit Pistons now officially have led by as much as 17. Scores 87-73 here in the fourth quarter. If the Cavaliers are able to erase a 17-point deficit, they're calling this a double dribble against Cade Cunningham. It's a turnover, 11 minutes left to go. The official turned around and immediately went, so, turnover on Cade Cunningham. Cunningham had some choice words there for the official. Here's Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell drives to the rim, kicks to the three-point line. Another pass to the three-point line from Harden. Mobley will shoot. Mobley won't get it to go. I don't understand if Donovan Mitchell's supposed to be one of the best shooters in the game, why he didn't take that shot himself. I don't understand why a whistle wasn't blown for Cade Cunningham down on this end. I don't understand how James Harden missed a layup just now on this end. A foul is coming in. 10:31 left to go. Cade Cunningham visibly frustrated right now by the way that the officials are calling things, or in this case not calling things. Cade directly over there having a conversation. Anyways, James Harden goes to the line. Cavaliers down by 14, 10:31 left to go, guys. Simple question. You guys tell me, type Y for yes, N for no. Are the Cavs cooked? Are the Cavs cooked, guys? Yes or no? First free throw is good for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The score is 87-74. It's a 13-point game. Second free throw. Good. All right, man. It's 87-75. Cleveland down by 12 right now. James Harden has 17 points after those free throws. Basketball with Marcus Sasser for three. Sasser, it's good! Perimeter defense nowhere to be found here by the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's coming back with the Cavs. Wade back to Donovan Mitchell, and Mitchell will drive, shoot, and score what he should have done on the last play. 90-77, back to a 13-point game. With 10 minutes here left to go, some of y'all believe that this team is indeed cooked. Ball currently in the hands of Marcus Sasser again. Sasser will shoot, Sasser will score, and Sasser cooking with sauce right now. Sasser getting saucy, got these Cleveland defenders on skates. Three-point shot for Donovan Mitchell is good. Okay. 9:35, 12-point game. Inbound pass, Karis LeVert. LeVert works his way to the center of the screen. Back to the far wing. Timeout going to be called right now. Timeout called by the Detroit Pistons. 9:26 here left to go. They're going to need a moment here to review. Looks like sunshine. Big Z dropping some sunshine. I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine. In a bag, I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on, is coming on. I got 0 out of 10 on trivia because I was absent. Yeah, DJ Gene, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, sir. Game 7 incoming, says Alexa. David says cooked right now. Game 7 definitely, says Cream Puff. Down forever, says Donovan for LeBron. DJ Gene, what's going on? Talking Sox fan, thanks for checking in right now. Let's see. Go Cavaliers. Thank you, Dorian. Thank you very much. Moran says, keep singing, dude. I don't know any other way. This is the way. This is the way. All right, let's take a look at the analytics for this live stream right now. See what's going on in this one. Take a look at the analytics right now. See what's going on in this one. Looks like we got about 5,000 people watching today's live stream. Guys, gals, thank you for watching this here today. Just about 5,000 strong right now. That's good, man. That's really good. 5,000 people. Little Piyoko saying my hands are all sweaty right now. Dude, that was me during the last Spurs game. You know what? That was me after the last game when you guys asked me to play guitar and I busted out my guitar for just 8 bars. I don't know why, and I do this all the time, but I got so clammy and sweaty playing guitar for you guys. Anyways, following for a year now, says David. Thanks, David. Sunshine on a rainy day, says Tommy Braskett. I miss the Lakers. Imagining a healthy Luka, says Gulag. iCloud, thank you. Knicks is going to be BTA against the Pistons. Maybe. Maybe. My feet hurt, thank you. Frymeister, thank you for the update, sir. Margie in the chat. Would Cade get 28 points? He might. What up, man? 810, how you doing, brother? Mario, my Wemby jersey came in today. Let's go, Sauce. Rock and roll, dude. Ty, thank you. Victoria, thank you. She says, I'm ready for the Spurs. I'm ready for the... Me too, Victoria. I'm ready for the Spurs today, too. Oh, thank you, Diamond. That's kind of what we're going for here as well. I know a lot of people believe that if you don't pick one side or the other and you remain neutral, then you're doing a disservice to yourself, but I think that remaining neutral is important in these kinds of games. Now, tonight, that's probably going to change a little bit because I am a San Antonio Spurs fan and I am going to be wearing my Spurs jersey for the next game. But for now, I got you guys covered. All right, y'all. Here's hoping that the rest of this game is fire, man. Is fire. I'm doing well, Mako Dakota. I'm doing very well. Black tie, says DJ Gene. Yeah, man, I thought today was going to be I dressed for a funeral just in case. Because I wasn't sure if it was going to be the death of the Pistons season or not. Looks like the Pistons are in control of this game with 9 minutes left to go, though. Here's Cade Cunningham. The clock has started. Step back triple for Cade. Doinks it off the rim. An offensive rebound again for the Detroit Pistons. And it's Thompson to Sasser. Sasser approaches the three-point line. He backs up a little bit. Covered by James Harden. Burns him. He goes up. Basketball is stolen in the process down on the deck. Looks like it's going to be coming back the other way. A lot of confusion here. Cavaliers blocked. Oh, my. A big block there. Looks like Cade Cunningham with the rejection. Pass backwards to the three-point line. A swing to the far corner. This one, no. Rebound. Cleveland Cavaliers. So Donovan Mitchell just got stuffed right now by Cade Cunningham. Mitchell with the basketball again. He'll shoot over Cunningham again and miss again. Tippin gonna miss again. Donovan Mitchell looking not like a spider, like that spider got squished on the last couple of offensive possessions. Jalen Duren has the ball. 8:14 left to go in this basketball game. Duren spins, shoots, gets the bucket from close range. It's 94-80. 8:06 here left to go. This could be the first postseason loss at home for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Foul coming in right now. Asar Thompson gonna be charged with a foul. I didn't see it, but now he has 5 on the day, so he's about to foul out. Asar Thompson about to foul out. Mitchell is fast, bro, says Susie. So where's the foul? Well, what was the foul there, ref? I think that was a weak call, guys. I think that was a weak call. But the Cleveland Cavaliers have the basketball. Here he goes up. James Harden not going to get the shot to go. Evan Mobley will grab the basketball and finish the job here. 12-point game, 7:45 left to go. Dennis Jenkins holds. Jenkins to the straightaway. Jenkins standing on the Cavs logo, looks left, gives to Cade. Cade tries to split the defense. He'll be fouled on the drive. Clock will stop with 7:33, and we go to the line for two. Looks like Mr. Sweet Killer says, dude, all professionals are neutral. But in general, we are San Antonio fans over here. Thank you, Michael, for that. Couple of supers coming in from Sweet Killer saying, turn up. Turn it up. Pump, pump, pump it up. What's up, Mr. Sweet Killer? And dropping some sunshine on my day. Thank you, Mr. Sweet Killer. Trying to get this thing to come down a little bit. All right, folks, last thing we just witnessed here looks like a foul. And Cade Cunningham is at the line shooting two. 94-82 is the score. Max Strus will be charged with the foul. He's picked up his third of the day. At the line, Cade's first shot is good. It makes it 95-82. 95-82. The bad guy says that these officials are putrid. Love it. Love it. The putrid bog in Baldur's Gate 3. Anyways, I'm thinking video games right now. Second free throw was made here by Cade Cunningham, folks. The score is 96-82. Not exactly a close game. Let's see if the Cavaliers can get within 10 here with 6 minutes left to go. They are currently down by 14. James Harden with the ball. Harden trying to shake and bake here against, Tobias Harris. A three-point shot will go from the straightaway. James Harden with a nice bucket there. 96-85. Dennis Jenkins with the ball. James Harden three-point shot puts him at 20 points on the day. Cade Cunningham with 21 right now. Goes to the far wing, picked up by Donovan Mitchell. Cunningham tries to make a move against Mitchell. Spin move towards the rim. Back of the rim, though. No good. It's an offensive board by Jalen Duren. They will keep. It's still Pistons ball. Inside to Duren. Duren loses the defense, shoots close range, and scores. It's 98-85. Here's James Harden once again. Harden to the left-hand side. He's at the near wing. He's got all day. He shoots. Off the back of the rim. Offensive board, though. Strus will go up. Gonna miss again. It's rebounded Dean Wade. Here is Harden, who shoots from downtown again. Another offensive board for Cleveland. Another missed shot for Cleveland. Another offensive board for Cleveland. Oh, my gosh. Hang on. Hold on. Reset. They are resetting right now. A whistle comes in. Stops the clock with 6:12. That was hectic. That was really crazy. There were a couple of blocks under the rim down here. A whistle has come in. It stopped the action right now. 6:12 left to go, folks. Should still be Cleveland basketball. It looks like Jalen Duren is exiting at this point. So we're going to get an inbound pass right now. Shot clock with 14. Shot clock with 14. It's currently a 13-point game. The Detroit Pistons lead 98-85. Here comes the inbound pass. Wade is going to just straight up slip right there. Tobias Harris will get the dunk. How did Dean Wade completely end up on his posterior that way? Anyways, Jam on the other end. Wade just completely bit the dust. And that's unfortunate. Wonder what kind of shoes he's wearing. Anyways, okay. Well, commercial break. Here we go. Timeout has been called by the Cleveland Cavaliers. Looks like it's starting to get out of control here. 15-point game with 6 minutes left to go. According to the ESPN analytics, looks like a 99% chance for the Detroit Pistons to win this one. So, looks like my pick today was wrong. Looks like my pick today was wrong. The sixth man, says the bad guy. Timeout. Cavaliers called it. They did. They did. They have 3 remaining. The mistake by the lake, of course, that shows. Pistons and the Cavs will both play back-to-back Game 7s. True. True. Ayo, says Cream Puff. We got all Harden does is that girly three-point move, always wanting a foul instead of just balling. Nothing wrong with girly stuff. I don't know about you. I like girls. Let's see. That flop by Harden was entertaining. Hi, I'm new, says Tulo. Tulois? What up, Tulois? That crappy defense, says Jabong Chavez. Here's the game where Harden does his playoffs choke. What the hell is going on with Donovan Mitchell? Harry's only got 6 crazy. He should have 26. Beer on the court, that's possible, DJ. Possible. Basket beer newbie. Shout out to the newbies. Someone said Stranger Things. Shout out from Brownsville, Oregon. A ghost did that awful James Harden. It was a ghost. Knicks are going to be cold at this point. You think so? They might be. It's a long time to wait. It is a long time to wait. Weren't the Cavs down 10 with 2 minutes left in the last game, says Swaggy? Were they? And then came back to win by, how much was it in the last one? When they stole that game on the road, they came back to win by 4? Oh my gosh. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is how it broke down. Pistons won game 1 by 10. They won game 2 by 10. Cavaliers win game 3 by 7. They win game 4 by 9. And then on the road, they win game 5 by just 4 points. Here we are in game 6. Detroit Pistons up by 15 with 6 minutes here left to go. Up by 15 with 6 minutes left to go. Would take a lot. Would take a lot for the Cavaliers to win this game. It would take more from the Detroit Pistons just collapse-wise. Let's see. Detroit basketball. Bring back Cade. I need 4 more points from him. Let's see. Are the starters for the Detroit out for the rest? No, I don't think so, man. There's too much riding on this game right now. Just Max. There's too much running on this game right now. 43 bench points for the Detroit Pistons. That's the second most of the 2026 postseason, guys. That's a lot of points. 48 points. You know, I think the most would be Ayo Dosunmu, who scored 43 points on his own coming in off the bench. Cavaliers with the basketball. A Donovan Mitchell 3 goes up. That's no good. Doinked off the rim. Rebounded by, looks like, by Paul Reed. Reed gets the pull down. Here comes Karis LeVert. LeVert passes to Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris going to hold right now at the straightaway. Looks to the left, gives to Jenkins. Jenkins back to the hash right now. Shake right here to the right-hand side. Pulls up and shoots from the elbow. Jenkins knocks it down. It's 102-85. The Cavaliers continuing to settle for these low-percentage three-point shots. They've taken 24 of them in this game. They have knocked down a good number of them, but that's not the best move right now. At the half-court line, it's James Harden. Tobias Harris will back off a bit. There's the pass inside to Mobley. Mobley to the rim. He'll be fouled with 5:08 here left to go. So foul. Evan Mobley draws it. Karis LeVert commits it. We go to the line for a couple of shots. Okay, 5-minute new, says Reggio. Explosive Detroit. Pistons fans, y'all are probably going to survive another day here. And honestly, I don't see – that's crazy because I really, truly believed that the Cavaliers had to win this game. If they go back to Detroit to try to win a Game 7 in Motor City, there's no way, bro. Like, I think Pistons might have just flipped this whole thing back on its head, which is the hallmark signs of a really good series. Second free throw, no good at the line. The Detroit Pistons get the basketball back. Pistons currently up by 14, actually up by 16. Dennis Jenkins at the near wing with under 5 left to play. There's a bounce pass to Tobias Harris. Harris covered by Harden. Here's the move. trying to fight his way under the rim to the three-point line. Pump fake, drive, and the shot. It's good. Paul Reed. Good move under the rim. Here comes James Harden. Harden to the left. Harden shoots from downtown again. Harden manages to knock it down. They desperately needed that one. It's 104-89. It's still a 15-point lead for the Detroit Pistons. Dennis Jenkins to the right. Jenkins to the three-point line. Thompson, a decoy, fights towards the top of the key, gives to the three-point line again. That's going to be a missed shot for Jenkins. Defensive board here. Here come the Cleveland Cavaliers. 4 minutes left to play. James Harden to the near wing. Harden continuing to try and cook Tobias Harris here. Harden tries to bounce inside. Jarrett Allen not expecting the pass right there. It goes out of bounds. That was supposed to be for Jarrett Allen, but it looked like someone touched it. So I think it stays here. 10 seconds here left to shoot. Inbound pass coming in from the baseline. Should be baseline. Unless it was a foul that I missed. Cavaliers are officially in the bonus. 3:58 left to go. Stand by. So Tobias Harris is now leaving the floor. It's going to be an inbound pass from, should be the baseline. Okay, cool. So inbound pass from the baseline. It's now with Jarrett Allen. Allen goes backwards here. Donovan Mitchell shoots the triple, but there's a foul that comes in before that. Paul Reed going to be charged with it, and that's going to put us at the free throw line for 2 more shots. So here come 2 shots. Is it Thompson? Yep, Thompson. Never mind, guys. Ausar Thompson is going to officially foul out right now. Ausar Thompson officially fouled out for the final 4 minutes of this game. Uh-oh. Last 4 minutes of this game and you get ejected. You fouled out right now. We're at the free throw line. Jarrett Allen and the Cleveland Cavaliers to shoot. There it is. First free throw is good. If you guys had Thompson for your parlays, well, it's over. Your parlay is cooked. His final numbers for today were whatever he just walked off with. Thompson's final numbers, 10 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 turnovers. He's done for the day. He's out. Second free throw going to go for Cleveland. It's 104-91. It's Detroit Pistons basketball up by 13. Karis LeVert with the ball here at the near wing. Covered by Donovan Mitchell. Looks to the left. Gives to Cade Cunningham. Cunningham works his way to the Rocket Arena logo. Fastball this to the far corner. Corner shot. Good! Dennis Jenkins with a three-point shot. Here is Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell now at the far wing himself. Bad pass inside again. They're saying it was last touched by a Detroit Pistons defender. Luckily for Cleveland, it stays with them. But it's now a 16-point game with 3:25 left to go. This will basically be it. All right. Let's do this. Okay. Let's just do this. Cool. 3 minutes and 25 seconds here left to go. 3 minutes and 25 seconds here left to go. All right, guys. Hate having to hand out timeouts. It's embarrassing for me. Should be embarrassing for you. But, you know, when you act like a child, you got to treat some people like a child when they act like children. So timeouts are going to be handed out, man. We try to keep this community as clean and professional as possible. There's a reason that the channel has grown to where it's grown to, and I don't think it's in spite of the community that we've built. I think it's because of the community that we built, and if you guys want to be a part of it, part of this community is abiding by the community guidelines that we've got out here. So I appreciate y'all watching. If y'all want to continue to hang out with us, that's all we really ask, man. We don't ask for much. I never ask for cash. I never ask for donations or anything like that. I only ask that you like, subscribe, share, and be a contributor to our community instead of trying to be poison out there. So if you're enjoying the commentary, you're enjoying the content, stick around. We'll have more. We got another game coming up here tonight, guys. San Antonio Spurs and Minnesota Timberwolves on deck after this one. Yeah, go Spurs, go. This will be fun. This will be really good. That's the next game coming up. Cool. So right now, Cade Cunningham leads the way for the Detroit Pistons with 21 points. James Harden leads the way for the Cleveland Cavaliers with 23 points. So far, Jalen Duren has 9 rebounds. Jarrett Allen has 8. Cade Cunningham with 7 assists. James Harden with 4. And honestly, man, bad shooting here today is what it's felt like for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Shooting the three-point shot at 37% and the basketball overall at 40%, while the Detroit Pistons are shooting the basketball at 51% and 42% from downtown. It's just been one-sided, man. 16-point game. The Cavaliers did not come out here ready to close. It looked like they came out here playing just to not lose. Felt like the Cavaliers came to play and not lose instead of coming to play to finish this game or to finish this series. 3:25 left to play. Timeout almost over here. The Detroit Pistons have 2 timeouts left. The Cleveland Cavaliers also have 2 timeouts left. Waiting for the inbound pass. Harden will inbound. We're going to give this out to Mobley. Mobley at the three-point line. Pass to Strus. Strus for 3. That's no good. Rebound by Tobias Harris. So Tobias Harris gets the rebound. A pass to the three-point line right now. Looks like 8:30 p.m. on the clock here with 3 minutes left to go. Cavaliers in the bonus. The Detroit Pistons don't care. Shake and bake. Triple goes up. Cade Cunningham doinks it off the back of the rim. That's an offensive board. The shot goes up for Jalen Duren. The shot goes in for Jalen Duren. Under 3 minutes left to play. It's Cleveland ball. Cavaliers with the basketball. James Harden to the logo. Harden to the left. Harden at the three-point line. He's going to shoot from downtown. Harden doinks it off the front of the rim. That shot's no good. A pull down here for Jalen Duren. Duren gives this one out to the, looks like, into the hands of Dennis Jenkins. Jenkins with the ball. Jenkins going to back up right now, gives this one over to Cade Cunningham. Cunningham passes quickly out to the three-point line. Jenkins again! Oh my gosh. Jenkins knocks it down, and this dude is so good right now. Thank you, Michael. Says thank you, Football Nation, for making NBA fun and interesting. I hope you guys are having fun. Looks like the Detroit Pistons fully in control now. They are up by 21. The San Antonio Spurs game is coming up next, ladies and gentlemen. We will have that turnaround time pretty quick now that we've added the additional changes here. So we'll be switching this. Switching this. Should be able to get from one game to the next without having too much downtime. So even though we don't get a break, it's a faster transition for you guys. Those of y'all who are interested in watching the San Antonio Spurs game with us here on this channel, I'll drop a link in the description or in the chat right now here real quick. Let's go live. Looks like 29 of you guys are currently in there right now. If you guys want to join us and wait and go ahead and smash the like button on the next video, there is the link for this game behind me. The game that's currently happening with 2 minutes and 21 seconds here left to go isn't over just yet. Although, it's pretty much over. Get ready to put on that Spurs jersey. I got it over there. Go Spurs, go. 2 minutes and 21 seconds left to go here, guys. We're going to get an inbound pass from the baseline. Cleveland Cavaliers with the basketball. Last gasp. Honestly, they've already thrown in the towel. Take a look. All the bench players are out right now for this team. The Cavaliers said we're done, and the stadium has honestly cleared out. Here's a pass. Here's another one. Basketball with Jalen Tyson, who actually just checked in for the first time today. Crazy to me that he did not get any play time today. Wonder if he pissed off coach or if that's a terrible coaching decision. There's a bucket for Jalen Tyson, 112-93. Actually quite surprised that we did not see Jalen Tyson in this game. He's been a pretty key contributor for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here we go. Ball in the hands of Cunningham. This is going to be stolen, picked off in midair by Keon Ellis. Ellis going to Euro, goes up, gets the ball swatted out of his hands with 1:41 left to go. Spurs Nation rising, says Mr. Zavala. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. 1:42 left to go. Cavaliers have just one timeout remaining. I don't think they're going to use it. Game's almost over. Turn out the lights, party over. 2 minutes left. It's over. Ohio didn't say anything. There's the inbound pass. So, coming back with the Detroit Pistons. 1:34 here left to go. Marcus Sasser will hold. Marcus Sasser gonna hang out right now. Goes to the straightaway. Passes to Paul Reed. Paul Reed holds the ball above his head. He lines up the triple. He says, you know what? No one's going to defend me, so I'll take this shot myself and score it. Straightaway tray from Paul Reed. Anybody have him in their parlay? Anybody take the over on Paul Reed, who's now got 17? And people asking Jalen Duren who? Ugly three-point shot, going to miss by a mile. Thomas Bryant nowhere near the rim. 1:03 here left to go. This game is just about done. What a shot for Paul Reed, my guy. All right. Well, y'all can see that right now, guys. For the rest of this game, it's Paul Reed, Jenkins, Sasser, LeVert, and Holland in for the Detroit Pistons, who currently have the basketball. Ball currently in the hands of the Detroit Pistons. It's Marcus Sasser. Sasser passes to Reed. Reed at the three-point line. Reed gonna spin here. Baseline. Ball goes out of his hands. It's a turnover. 41.9. It's Cavaliers ball. Tyson, Bryant, Tomlin, Porter Jr., and Ellis on the floor for the Cavaliers. Cavaliers know they lost this one. Ball at the top of the screen. Pass. Jalen Tyson makes the move towards the rim. Pump fake. Pass. Trying to drive. Gives this one quickly. Shot goes up. It's no good. Missed shot from Thomas Bryant again. Late whistle in this game with 24.3 left to go. That's just going to waste some time. That's okay. We can change just about everything except for this one right now. We'll make it super easy. We'll make this super easy here. San Antonio Spurs about to get started in just a moment. Spurs game about to get started here in just a moment, guys. The score is 115-93. Tip-off time was scheduled for 8:30. Still waiting for that game to get started. It'll be the next one on right now. Couple substitutions coming in at the free throw line here. The Cleveland Cavaliers do have the basketball. Second free throw is good. The score is now 94-115. Here's the inbound pass. Marcus Sasser going to bring this back for the Detroit Pistons. Looks like no need to shoot or anything. This is going to be the end of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be your final score of the game here today. Y'all, this game is done. 7 seconds here left to go. They're just holding. It's going to be a shot clock violation. It's going to be a turnover. And that's the end of this game, guys. Well, congratulations here to the Detroit Pistons, who will win this game 115-94. Looks like a slight little tussle happening on the sideline right now. These guys are going to figure it out. There's technically 0.3 seconds left to go in this game, but that's not going to affect this game in any way. So 115-94 will be the final score. I'm going to go ahead and just change the channel now, so that way we can have the next game on when it's ready to go. That's it. It's over. It's over. Game over. Okay. Well, that's it, man. It was perfect timing. So We're going to go ahead and finish this one, man. This game is over. Final score, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to the Detroit Pistons fans. 115 to 94. 115 to 94. My gosh. Trying to figure out my volume levels here. Anyways, I'm going to end this live stream, guys. If y'all want to join us for the next one, we dropped that link in the chat. I'll drop it a few more times here for y'all real quickly. Real quick right now. And I'm going to end this live stream here. If you guys enjoyed this live stream, guys, smash the like button and subscribe to this channel. Go Spurs, go. We'll see y'all in about a minute or two.